How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for being here if you're already in the chat. Got a little new setup today. We're going to see if it works. I got a good feeling about tonight. I got a good feeling about this stream tonight, guys. Got 5 in the chat right now. We're just going to get it rolling. We got a big show tonight. This is the Halloween Hangover show. Let's take a look at the thumbnail real quick so we know what we're in store for. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Got a little orange soda tonight. A little orange soda out of my Halloween 2 cup here. Get a little sip here. Hold on one second. Oh, man, that's good orange soda right there. That's good orange soda right there. How is everybody doing? Let me know in the comments below how we're doing tonight. Before we get started, before we hit up the chat, I just want to take a moment to say, you know what? Halloween's not over. Well, technically it is. It's over. It ended yesterday. But it fell on a Thursday. It's Friday. This is to get us through it. So go get your Halloween candy that you had from last night. I don't know what you have. Maybe you have full candy bars. Maybe you have candy corn. I don't know what the hell you have. But just grab some candy. Grab your favorite beverage. I told you I got an orange soda here. Pull up a seat. Let's keep it casual tonight, and let's have a good show. Who knows how long this show's gonna go? Got a lot to cover. We got some Halloween tier lists, baby. We got some Halloween tier lists. We also got to talk about some Universal Monsters from Kaustic Plastik. We got to talk about Hot Toys T1000, even though I already did a stream about that. We got to talk about it a little bit more. We also got to talk about Hot Toys Darth Sidious. We got to talk about Hot Toys Chopper. And there's all kinds of other shit I haven't even mentioned yet. We're going to try to get to all of it on the Halloween special of Casual Friday. Yeah, look, I get it. I don't got a costume. But I got a shirt. I got a cup. I got a pumpkin behind me. I got the masks. So for tonight, it's still Halloween. Still Halloween in my book. Let's jump to the chat. Let me know in the comments below before we even get started. Let me know in the comments below. What's the best Halloween candy out there, man? Maybe it's a little tease for what we got in store tonight. Maybe we're going to be talking about Halloween candy. I don't know. I don't know yet. But listen. No matter what happens tonight, no matter if there's lag, no matter if I get booted from my own stream, no matter if you come in and then you check out, you got to go do something, and then you come back. Maybe you're watching the replay. Maybe this is 2028. You're watching this right now. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's jump into it. All right, here we go. Let's see who's still here after that. Let's see if anybody's still here. Let me get the music down a little bit, because let's focus in on the chat here. We got Toy Collector in the building saying congrats on the 500 subs. Well deserved. Hey man, I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot, man. It has been a grind, but it's been a hell of a lot of fun, man. It really has. It's been a lot of work, a lot of hard work. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a lot of hard work. But hey, I really appreciate that, man. It's because of you guys. It really is. I was going to do a whole joke, but I want to be sincere. If it wasn't for you guys checking out the streams, it wasn't for people letting me get on streams with them, if it wasn't for people sharing my streams, sharing my videos, you guys watching the videos, I mean, dang, dude. I mean, it really is a group effort, and this means a lot to me, man. It is a nice little milestone, and I'm very grateful to everybody that's here, and I'm grateful to anybody that's ever checked out a video of mine. So 500. Next step, baby. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000, baby. That's the next step. That's the next goal. So I appreciate you, Toy Collector. Thanks for being here, man. We got the legend himself, Brick Artemis, in the building saying, let's go. What's up, Brick? Hope you had a great Halloween, man. Great stream you did on Wolfpack Wednesday. Great costumes. If you want to know what Brick was for Halloween, at least on Wolfpack Wednesday, a little Casey Jones action. Absolutely fantastic costume. So thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it. Malgus for Emperor says candy corn is S tier. Thanks for being here, Malgus for Emperor. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Brick says, this is why you're the best. Hey, man, I appreciate that, but you're the best. Around, and nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Karate Kid, anybody? No? All right. Gonna keep it rolling. I'm hyped tonight, man. Listen, I had a low-key Halloween this year. Shout out to Low Key Collector, by the way. I just said low-key. Shout out to Low Key Collector. Calvin, if you're watching on the replay, hey, buddy. Kept it low-key this year, but I watched a lot of scary movies, ate a lot of candy, and I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. It's November 1st, but I still got the Halloween spirit, man. I'm not going to do what Walmart did to us. Walmart's already got the Christmas stuff out, and I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Love Christmas. But I got to have a little bit of time before I go right into another holiday. So we're going to have a little Halloween hangover tonight. This is going to cure your Halloween hangover. It's Halloween tonight in my book. So let's keep it rolling. Appreciate you, Brick. Toy Collector says, that shirt. Hey, man. Halloween ends, baby. Halloween ends, baby. Appreciate you, Toy Collector. Brick says, bro, that's crazy. It's 2028 here. That's wild, man. You're living in the future. That is absolutely wild. Brick says, I agree. Candy corn is S tier, but only on Halloween. Hey, I respect it. Malga says, wait, do people eat it year round? I guess there's some people that do. I don't eat it even at Halloween. So spoiler alert, I'm not a huge candy corn guy. I like the look of it. I like what it stands for. Just, it's the consistency. You know what I mean? All right, man. I was trying to decide, like, look, man, we're doing a Halloween hangover. I got a new setup here. I hope everybody enjoys this new setup. In terms of, like, I got a different camera angle, using my other camera, not using my webcam. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm hoping, because I really like the looks of it. And, hey, you know what, Malgus? I hate that it had to be this way, man, but I respect it. There's only so many people you can be sub to. And, I really do get this, man. I hope you come back. But it is what it is. I appreciate it. Maybe you can stick around the stream. And if you change your mind, let me know. Brad Cormack saying, hey, Justin, what's up, Brad? Hope you're doing well. We got 8 in the chat. I know y'all have already done it, but hit that thumbs up button coming in. Again, we're just going to chill for a little bit here. I really want to talk to you guys. And then Malgus for Emperor's back. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Sometimes distance helps. I appreciate this, man. We got Obi-Wan's Attic in the building. TGIF, fellow 1/6 collectors. Hey, Obi-Wan's Attic. Hey, I tell you what. I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. We're just getting started. We're just talking about Halloween candy. We got a absolutely packed show tonight. And honestly, man, I'll be honest with you. I don't know where the hell it's going to go. I really don't. I got all kinds of stuff planned. But I'll be honest with you, man. I got that Halloween hangover, and that's the title for this episode. Let's take a look at it one more time. It's the Halloween hangover episode, and we might just hang out tonight. Now, we'll talk about some stuff, but I just want to see what everybody's up to. Want to see how everybody's doing. Malgus says he was gone for too long and destroyed his heart. Hey, Malgus, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Glad you're back. Darren2501 says, happy post-Halloween. Hey, listen, Darren. The theme for tonight is we're going to pretend like it's still Halloween. This is the Halloween hangover show where we're still going to hold on to Halloween. We're not going to do what these department stores have done. Walmart, where they go straight. Like, you go there now, man, it's a barren wasteland of nothing but Christmas. Again, I love Christmas. Damn, they had the Christmas stuff up midway through October. I honestly don't even feel like it's fall yet, and Halloween is gone. I'm sad about it. Love Halloween. I love Christmas. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. But we need a little bit of time, man. So we're going to use tonight as a way to get us there. To kind of hold off just a little bit longer. And we're going to have a little bit of a Halloween stream tonight, talking about all kinds of Halloween stuff, guys. I'm excited. We got Your Ved in the building. Your Ved, if I pronounce your name wrong, please correct me in the chat. He says, hello, Your Ved. Thank you so much for being here, man. I'm not sure if I've seen you in one of my streams before, so welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you stick around. I really do. Thank you so much for not only being here, but taking the time to comment below. I appreciate it. Obi-Wan's Addict says, love it. Let it flow where it go. Hey, man, you're a poet. That's a damn good line. We got Yomo in the building. All the legends are starting to come in. All the legends are beginning to flow into the chat. Yomo saying, yo, what's up, Yomo? How you been? Did you have a good Halloween? Let me know about it in the comments below. Yeah, we got a big show tonight. All right. You know, I wasn't going to do this. I was going to make it a surprise. But thanks for being here, Yomo. I wanted it to be a surprise. But y'all want a little bit of a teaser for tonight? Y'all want a little bit of a teaser tonight that I'm going to need y'all's help with? I'm going to need everybody in the chat's help with this. Because I want to do this together. This won't be my opinion. This will be our opinion. So if y'all can do this and help me with it, I think we can do this. So I have a little bit of a teaser for tonight. It's just a thumbnail. Relax. But if you want to see it, let me know in the comments below. If not, if you want it to be a surprise, I'll keep it a surprise. I promise you I will. I'm a man of the people. You guys know that. Brick says, yes, teaser, please. Yomo says, I had to work, but I had some pretty decent candy. Yomo, that's a little bit of a teaser for what we got in store for tonight, buddy. He says, I hope your Halloween was good. It was low-key. It was just very, like, you know, didn't do a lot. Just watched some scary movies, man. Had some delicious finger foods, some appetizers, and some candy. Darren2501 says, my in-art Harry Potter is on the way. Happy about that. Hey, Darren. Congratulations, man. Wow. Can't wait to see what you think about that. Brad says teaser. Okay, we've had a lot of people say teaser. So here we go. Are we ready? Here's one of our topics tonight, and it's going to be all of us working together to create the best version of this. And here it is right here. It is little Halloween candy tier list for tonight. It is going to be a community affair. It is going to be us as a group putting our differences aside on what's better, a Milky Way or a Three Musketeers. Maybe you're a licorice guy. Maybe you think candy corn zest here. We're going to put that all aside, and we're going to try our best to come up with the greatest Halloween candy tier list there is. I'm going to pick just a random one. It's probably not going to have every candy on there. I think the one I have picked out has like 50 candies. I need everybody's help. I will have veto power, which means if we cannot decide as a group, then I take over and I just decide to put where to put it. Because we got so much to talk about. That's just one part of the show. But about midway through the show, we're going to do Halloween candy tier list if you're interested. If that's something you're not interested in, I still might do it just because I prepared it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you prepare a nice meal for everybody and it's just like, hey, you're not a fan of chicken. You're not a fan of, rice, green bean casserole. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this. But like, we still got to, I still prepared it. We got to still serve it. You know what I mean? So we're still doing that. If you're excited for that, I hope you are. Because, I mean, shit, it's going to be here. It's going to be here midway through the stream. We will have an intermission. I will announce, hey, it's intermission time. And when we get back from the intermission, we are doing the Halloween candy tier list tonight. And I need your help. Obi-Wan's Addict, in reference to him just being a great poet earlier with some great rhymes. He said, I'm a regular Walt Whitman. Bring it. Teaser. when I originally read this, I thought you said Walter White, and I was like, very interesting. Malgus really likes this the graphic. Thanks, Malgus. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna, hopefully we can all agree on what the S tier candies are this year. Geovan says Reese's at D tier. What sort of blasphemy is going on in the stream? Listen, Geovan, just relax, Geovan. Relax, dude. Look at this. This is just the thumbnail, just to get the conversation going. It's just it. Trust me, Reese's ain't going that low. I can tell you that, man. I'm gonna fight hard for some Reese's. We got Prosty Shinobi in the building saying, let's do it. Prosty, thanks for coming back to the stream, man. I know you've been in the streams the past couple times, man. Can't thank you enough for the support. Thank you for being here. Truly, truly appreciate it. Hope you had a great Halloween as well. Malgus says, Justin about to turn into Palpatine with this power. Yeah, I got, listen. It's only if we really can't decide as a group where certain stuff could go. And look, there might be a few candies that just automatically get like we move past them. Like if it's like candies that I just feel like aren't a great conversation piece. But I feel like the candies that are going to really have some different opinions on them, like, we'll see what happens. We got Twix, we got Kit Kat, we got Three Musketeers, we got Milky Way. We haven't even gotten into the gummy candy, so it's going to be interesting. Brick says, yes, happy Friday. Brick, it is a happy Friday, man. And I hope you're having a good one. I really do. We got the Jedi Knights watching the building, everybody. Graham is in the building saying, I'm here. What's up, Graham? Hope you're doing well, man. Already told everybody about the epic Wednesday night Halloween stream. Great stream. If you really like costumes, if you just like a good time, it was great. Fantastic costume work. And I got a Beetlejuice impression for you, Graham, if you're still here. Which, if you're not still here, then shame on you. But if you are still here, here you go. You ready for it? The juice is loose. He was doing that all stream. I had to do it. Brad, I almost called you Brad McCormack. Brad, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Brad Cormack says TGIF for sure. Thanks for being here, Brad. Appreciate it. Clinton Martin in the building saying howdy, folks. What's up, Clinton? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you had a nice Halloween. We're just having a little orange soda here. Oh, man. That's aged to perfection there. I like to keep my orange soda, I don't know where I was going with that joke. All right. Got a lot of people in chat. We got 20 in the chat, so you know what that means. When we hit 20 for the first time on Casual Friday, if you're new here, RIP headphone users, you know what's coming. We got 20 in the chat for the first time tonight. We're instantly going to lose 5 because that's just how it happens. You bring attention to it. People get nervous. People want to leave. People might come back. We got 20 here, so you know what that means. We got to do dance break. I got a new song here. Let's try it out and just see what happens here. Yeah. Dance time. Yeah, 15. Look at that. 5 people left because they had headphones on. Here we go. We had 20 in the chat though. We saw that it happened. Yeah. We're going to hit the dance party. Everybody, let's dance. We're going to do it for about 30 seconds because we had 20 in the chat. We're losing people left and right, but guess what? That's how it is over here on this stream, baby. We don't want to keep it casual tonight. I get it. Yeah. Yes. Wow. Congratulations, everyone. We just took this stream to the next level. So anytime we hit 20 in the chat, we got to do a little dance break because it's worthy of it, man. It's worthy of it. So I appreciate everybody that's still here. RIP headphone users. I apologize. That's a new song, little royalty-free music, just throwing in some different music. What was that? What's up? Hold on. What? You want to hear You really like that song? You want to hear it again? You want to dance for 15 more seconds? All right. Hey, y'all are the boss. Let's go. Yeah. Oh man, hey, that's the hey, we got a long stream tonight, gentlemen. We got a long stream tonight. We got a long stream tonight. We can't just go that hard early on. But I appreciate it if you're still here. I appreciate it if you took part in that dance. What a stream already. I'm having a blast. Hopefully you guys are as well. Let's get back to the comments. Let's get back to the comments here. Prosty Shinobi says, I did. I had a very low-key Halloween. I watched a ton of horror movies. Prosty. It's another teaser for what we got tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about horror movies tonight. We're going to talk about figures. Don't worry. We're going to talk about figures. But this is the Halloween Hangover Show, baby. This is the Halloween Hangover Show, Prosty. And we're going to talk about all this stuff, man. I had a low-key Halloween as well. That's why we're extending it one more day. Because, hey, I said, you know what? Casual Friday, November 1st, we're still going to do a Halloween episode. So here we go. Graham says he is sweating. Graham was dancing. I appreciate you, Graham. I appreciate you. Malgus thinks that I'm always drinking something that isn't orange soda or Coca-Cola Classic or root beer. He says starting to think that just isn't orange soda. It is Fanta Orange, baby. Halloween 2 cup. Thank you, Spirit Halloween. Oh man, that's chilled to perfection. That's like, I think that's a 2024 Fanta there. Yeah, it's really good. Yomo says headphone user marked safe. Yeah, I always put RIP headphones because I don't know how loud that shit is on y'all's end. So I download some new royalty-free music every week because, hey, I'll be honest with you guys. If it wasn't for, just, I don't know where I was going with that joke either. It just left me. Damn it. I'll come back to it. Darren says, I think only Justin can get away with this. LOL. Darren, you were dancing, bro. You might not have been dancing, but you were nodding your head a little bit. Don't make me play that song again, Darren, because I will. Because if I could be honest with you guys, I would love it if we just played that song for 30 straight minutes and ate Halloween candy. I will do that. Don't threaten me with a good time, Darren. Oh, man. What else do we got here? Brick Artemis with a great compliment saying, Justin, you're S tier, bro. I appreciate that, Brick. I appreciate that. It means the world. It means the world. Prosty says, oh, don't you worry. Movies are my main passion. I could talk about them all day. I'm a big movie guy too, Prosty. I think, I really think if you collect figures, you're probably big into movies because, for the most part, a lot of them are based off of movies. But I mean, there could be some people that just, want to get comic book accurate versions or whatnot. But yeah, I appreciate big into movies as well, Prosty. Thanks for being here. Giovanni says, I got my Darth Sidious in transit from Toys Buying Agent because I'm impatient AF. So excited. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it, man. That Darth Sidious looks great. We are going to talk about it on the stream. We're going to talk about it. No comments about the dancing. I know you guys don't want to admit it in chat. I get it, but let's be real. Everybody was nodding their head a little bit. What's awesome, though, what I love about streaming is, you can't look at the numbers. You can't look at the numbers when you're streaming. It doesn't matter if there's one person in here. I'll dance on my own. If there's 28,343 people in here, like, you got to do the same stream every time. So I appreciate all 17 people that are still here. If you're just jumping in, we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. We're about to get to our first topic, but I wanted to just take the first half hour of the show tonight, our Halloween hangover show, and talk to the chat because we just hit 500 subs on the channel. And I didn't want to make a big thing about it, but a couple people said congratulations to me. So I just wanted to say I appreciate every single one of you. A lot of you that jump into the chat, support the stream, support my videos. People that have let me be on their streams, people that have, shared my videos. Like I said at the beginning, man, truly, truly means the world to me. And we're just going to keep it rolling. And we'll get, the next goal's 1,000. That's the next goal. And then we'll have some more goals after that. So we're just going to keep it rolling. We ain't stopping. And, but again, man, it's a team effort and I appreciate you guys. Obi-Wan's Addict says, I was not ashamed. I know, Obi-Wan, I knew you were dancing, man. I knew you'd be there. And you know what I just did, you guys? Gosh dang it. I appreciate everybody saying congratulations, but I felt like I just did that thing where you're like, hey, I don't want to bring attention to it, but I just passed 500 subscribers. Just in case you didn't notice. I'm sorry, guys. It really wasn't. I didn't really want to bring a whole lot of attention to it, I don't want to bring attention to stuff like this. You pass 500 subs and, you want to kind of keep it down, on the down low, but comments like this, you want to share it. Appreciate it, Joven. I really do, bro. I really do. Stuff like this, again, I like to keep it, to myself, but hey, we got Malgus Shrimper saying, yes, big congrats on 500 onward and upwards, Justin Malgus. I appreciate it. I really do. Obi-Wan saying, congrats, bro. Seriously, I appreciate it. Brad Cormack saying, congrats on the 500 subs. Brad, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Are we ready to talk about our first topic? Because you know me, man. I could literally just do this the entire stream. I literally could do this the entire stream. You know what? What if we did this the entire stream? What if I go get my leftover Halloween candy and we just eat candy and we just talk? No figures, no movies, nothing else. Just eating, listening to some great royalty-free music, and just vibes. Let me know. That's an option for us. All right. Darren, appreciate you. Congrats on the 500. Appreciate you, man. Really do appreciate you. All right. So we're going to kick things off. With a little. Brick wants to rank some candy. Brick wants to rank some candy. Here's what we're going to do, Brick. I'm going to move this up to our second topic of the night. We're going to kick things off with the first topic because I haven't got to talk about this yet. So if you'll bear with me, we will kick that over on the second thing, if you don't mind. We will kick that over to the second thing. So let's pull this up. Thank y'all for being here. 13 still in the chat. I appreciate all you guys. Here we go. Let's go new scene here. Here we go, right here. We got Darth Sidious Hot Toys. We got to get a little music going in the background, though. It's really quiet, you guys. Let's, don't worry. I'm going to put it down to a reasonable level. And then let's go with something kind of like low, just kind of like, this figure yet. I'll just give you my hot take on it real quick. I think it looks really good. But I can tell you right now, before we even get further into it, this figure is not going to be for me. I am definitely waiting for the episode 3 Palpatine. Even though this Palpatine is arguably more of a badass. We saw what he did in Clone Wars. If you haven't, you can do what I did and just search it up on YouTube and watch that whole fight scene and then tell people like, hey, yeah, I've seen it. Of course I've seen it. I love Clone Wars. But no, all joking aside, absolute beast in that show. And yeah, it looks really good, man. Again, the thing that I really like about this is I definitely like the look with the hood on for sure. I think that's the best look there, in my opinion. The head sculpt is strong on this, no question. But I just think that's kind of like sinister looking, just really cool. Kind of goes more with his character, I feel like. You can kind of see some other things. Got the dual lightsabers here. Again, just a solid figure. Like I feel like this is like just a good, solid release. One that I know a lot of people that are collecting Clone Wars are really excited about. and one that I feel is going to be popular for people that are having a Clone Wars display. I think if you're like me and you're, you know, your Star Wars fandom is more geared towards the movies, and so especially like the prequels and whatnot. I'm actually really looking forward to that episode 3 version of Palpatine or Sidious. And let's see what everybody says about it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. Giovanni says, probably in the minority who wants this over the Revenge of the Sith version. I just dig this aesthetic way more. And that's totally fair, man. I agree. I think this guy looks really, really cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he looks amazing. I just want, I want to recreate that scene with Mace, with, that whole scene with him, Anakin, and Palps. And but this does look good. Like, arguably, if you want him at like the height of his abilities, you could argue that, like, in terms of like fighting and stuff, like saber wise, he's an absolute beast. But yeah. Darren says, I have to wait for the Chancellor version, not Clone Wars. Oh, I got you. Okay, Darren. Malgus says, not my favorite head sculpt, but still a good figure. Let's take a look at this sculpt. Let's take a look at this sculpt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This is a pretty strong sculpt, isn't it? I mean, I just feel like you got a lot of, I hear you, Malgus. I definitely, I'm sure you have your reason. I just think that for me, it's like, you got a lot of good stuff going on with this sculpt here. You got the aging blemishes here. You got the forehead wrinkles. Yeah, they're just doing a really good job with the aging on these head sculpts now. The bags and the eyes, the crow's feet here. You got the cheek definition right here. You got this funny little, this little grin he's got going here. You got a little bit of, again, just having this stuff like this. I know this sounds kind of like silly, but like having like a little bit of this like neck fat right here, like this loose skin. I mean, that's really, really good stuff, man, from a sculpting perspective. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it looks like a human face when they do stuff like this. I feel like the hair is pretty good. Again, this isn't like the best sculpt of the year by any means, but I just think it's a pretty strong sculpt. I think it's okay. We got Movie Canon in the building saying evening collectors. What's up, Gio? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you had a great Halloween. We got a few Halloween tier lists coming up, so I hope you join us for that. We definitely need some. We're definitely going to need your help, Gio. Everybody saying what's up. Toy Collector says not for me, but looks good. This is my thoughts on it 100%. Toy Collector, I agree. Darren says, or him in the Sith outfit, the black Sith outfit. Okay, yeah, no, Darren, that'll look really good. Prosty says, looks great, but not for me. If I ever get a Palpatine, it's going to be Returns Palpatine. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think this is a character for me as well, where I'm just going to get the one. I could see myself getting 2 versions of this for sure, but this wouldn't be one that I would get. Brad says, I am passing on this right now. Very interesting, Brad. Very interesting. I thought maybe you'd be in on this, but I wasn't 100% sure. I don't think we've talked about it, but very interesting that you are passing on this, Brad. We got Thrawn's office in the building saying, well, he's not saying nothing. He's shaking his hand and he's saying, hey. What's up, Thrawn? I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. I hope you had a great Halloween. Hope you're having a great week, man. Feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time, man. So I hope everything's going well. And let's catch up. Let's catch up, okay? I mean it this time. Let's really talk. Hey. Let's talk. Let's chat. I made that weird. All right, here we go. So we got no, I appreciate you being here, man. Let's see who else we got here. We got some people coming in. Thrawn's office, or Brick says this is a no for me, but cool. Yeah, I agree, Brick. Thrawn says he likes it. I think he meant the figure. I don't think he meant me looking him right in the eyes on stream. Movie Canon says ROTS Palpatine for me. Revenge of the Sith Palpatine for me. I always like have to double read that because sometimes when I see art, like some people to pronounce like Rise of Skywalker put like ROS, and so I was like, Rise of Skywalker. Yomo says I was in on this until I saw the ROTS version. I have to prioritize ROTS over this one. Yeah, dude, prioritization is the big word of the day, man. Like, that is where I'm at in collecting as well, Yomo. And Yomo, man, look, and I'm not trying to, if I'm wrong on this, let me know. But Yomo, you seem like you are able to, when I talk to you on stream and I talk to you like in the chat and stuff, it seems like you are able to do a pretty good job of like sticking to what you're going to collect. And you don't give in to the FOMO, Yomo. But no, for real, man, it always seems like you have like a set priority and you stick with it, man. That's what I'm trying to get a little bit better at doing. Thrawn's office says, hi, dudes. Hi, Thrawn. Thrawn also says, yes, it's been too long. Haha, you can never be weird enough with me, bro. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Obi-Wan Zedek says, nice fig, but I'm super particular. Only collect from a boo. Feel like this went over my head. Oh, okay. A New Hope. Dang, dude, that's incredible that you could just stick to. So you're saying you only collect Star Wars from A New Hope? Like, that's the only Star Wars characters you get? If so, that's incredible, man. But yeah, like I said, this looks really good. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I did want to kind of talk about it. I didn't make a video on it. I didn't really talk about this too much, but you know, I still want to talk about this. I like. I don't know why I like this version of the character. It's like, hey, come over here. Let's talk for a second. Let me tell you about how we're gonna do this whole Clone Wars thing. You know what I mean? So the reason I do like this version is because he did a lot of like behind the scenes stuff. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce me being like the biggest Clone Wars fan or anything, but I've tried to get more versed in it over the last few months, and really strong character, man. I mean, just a great character across all kinds of different arcs of Star Wars. And right here, you know, he's checking, I think he's checking his pulse here or something. I don't know what the hell this is. The hands look a little, I don't know, man. The hands are kind of, I don't know, man. The hands look a little lifeless to me. But, and you know, the mileage can vary on this outfit here. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's just, again, this is one of those figures that's like a good figure. Like, it's a good figure. It's a good, solid release. I kind of look at it kind of like that Moff Gideon that just came out. It's like a solid release. It's one that doesn't get me super excited, but you still got to appreciate the work that went into it and how good it ended up looking. So a solid release, but just not for me. And we'll end it with dual lightsabers here. But look at this. Look at this dude right here. Look at this little grin he's got here. Wild, bro. We got another legend in the chat. We got Mr. Nick's Collectibles saying, sup, pal. Nick, hope you're doing well, man. Hope you had a great Halloween. Really appreciate you dropping by the stream, man. Hope you stick around. We're about to jump into, can I show you, Nick, do you got time, Nick? Nick, do you got a few minutes? Because I could actually use your help. We're about to be doing this. And we're going to do it as a group. We're going to do it as a community in the chat here, and I'm actually going to pull up the Halloween candy tier list. So get ready, you guys. I need everybody's participation. If you're listening to this passively, maybe you're driving, maybe you just have it on, you left it on for the support, I appreciate it. But if you're here and you're with me, we are going to try to, and again, I'm just going to pick a random one off of Tier Maker here. I tried to make my own. It was taking an insane amount of time. So we're going to do it like this. This one looks pretty good. You know what? Yeah, let's do this one. Let's go to presentation mode here. All right. So give me a minute here, guys. I'm going to set this up, and then we're going to do a Halloween candy tier list here. Because again, just in case you just joined us, I get it. You know, Halloween was yesterday. It's on the Christmas. It's on the Thanksgiving. I get it, and I love those holidays. But hear me out on this. This is the Halloween hangover. So we're here together to talk about Halloween candy still. All right, so let's share this. Let's see. What am I doing here? All right, we got 15 in the chat. Let me know in the comments below before we even get started. We're about to do the Halloween candy tier list. Let me know in the description below. Let me know in the comments below if you're ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Sometimes you just got to start the movie and hope people tune in. So here we go. Let's share this tab. Let's go to this. Let's share this. Can everybody see this clear? Do I need to make this bigger? Is this clear enough? I can make this bigger if I need to. Let me know. If not, this is the one I got. We got all of these. We're just gonna go random with it. So here's how we're gonna do this. Don't just randomly throw stuff in the chat. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want. Let's be honest. I mean, what the hell am I gonna do? You can do whatever the hell you want to do in the chat. But I'm saying I'm only gonna take votes like if I say, okay, guys, played M&Ms, where should it go? Then say in the chat, like, it should go S, it should go E or whatever, right? All right, so we're going S tier, we're going A tier, we're going B tier, we're going C tier, D tier, and E tier. The reason I did it like this, I was going to put my own stuff in there, but that would make it really confusing, like when you're trying to just type where it should go. So we're just going to stick to the standard letter here. So this is how we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. All right, let's get to the chat before we start here. Nick's Collectibles said, "Oh, so Nick's Collectibles is out. I think this means, oh, you're talking about that. See you later, bud. Nick, it's totally cool, man. I get it. But if you're here, Nick, I could use your help. So we're gonna do this together. But regardless, man, appreciate you being here. All joking aside, movie canon with the jack-o'-lanterns. Thanks, man. Brad Cormack is ready. And you're probably looking at all this candy and like, my God, are we going to go over all this? There's a few of these that are just getting instantly thrown into certain tiers, okay? Like Zero Bar, guys. Does anybody have an opinion on Zero Bar? Let's start with Zero Bar. What the hell is this? I think I've had this a long time ago, but is everybody okay with E tier on Zero Bar? Oh, wait a minute. Nick's Collectible says no. It's my Nick. My bad, bro. My bad, Nick. My bad, bro. I appreciate that, man. And real quickly, we're gonna get to this comment from Yomo saying, "Yeah, I try focus a little bit more on things I need. It's hard to do and can be overwhelming at times, but can't have it all. Unfortunately, it's more worth it to have characters I love than ones I don't." Yeah, 100%, Yomo. This is a great way to collect, man. Great way to collect, and we're gonna keep talking about collections. Everybody's saying E tier. We got Brick Artemis leading the way. Zero Bar E. All right, let's get this shit at E tier. A lot of people don't know what the hell Zero Bar is. Listen, I think Zero Bar was a late 90s candy bar. There was a big push in the late 90s of like zero, like Pepsi, zero stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like Diet Coke Zero. Now it's like, dude, I don't know if y'all remember that shit where it was like Pepsi 1. It was like 1 calorie. What the hell are we doing? That was the big selling point for that drink. It's like, hey, it's got 1 calorie. Yeah, but I want none. I want Diet Coke where it's got 0. Anyway, so is everybody cool with Zero Bar? All right, hold on. This is a great... You know what? Gosh dang it, Justin. Okay, my bad, Brick. Yeah, this is a great question. Are we teeing this off of what we like Halloween candy in general? Okay, great question. Let's talk for a second. Great. All right, let's just relax a little bit. I'm getting too excited about this. Okay, here's what we're about to do. Guys. Halloween candy tier list. If you're just joining us, we got 20 in the chat. We're doing a Halloween candy tier list. I would like everybody's participation if possible, because I want to see what the consensus is. Brick has a great question. Are we basing this off of what we like or Halloween candy in general? I think it's a little bit of both. Keep into account what you like and what the grand consensus is. So what I want from y'all is just tell me what you think about it, because that'll kind of give us a good consensus. If we consistently have like 15 to 20 in the chat tonight, I feel like that'll be a good, like, you know, grouping. So like if you're a huge fan of Zero Bar, put S in Zero Bar. Like, just tell me it's S. But yeah, a little bit of both, Brick, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going to kick things off. We got Zero Bar and E tier. We all agree on this. You don't have to say nothing else about Zero Bar. If there's a big Zero Bar fan out there, I would love to meet you. If somebody tells you that they are, if you show me somebody that says they love Zero Bar, I'm going to show you a liar. Nobody likes this. Nobody. All right. Let's all right, York Peppermint Patty. I'm interested to see where this York Peppermint Patty. We're going to just go random, but I had to get this one off the board as well. We got York Peppermint Patty, guys. York Peppermint Patty. Where are we going with this? My initial, so while we're getting stuff in the chat, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I think. And we're talking about trick or treat. All right. So trick or treating, and I think this is what Brick was talking about. So I kind of misread his because he said tearing, and I think, anyway. So think about what you want when you've gone trick-or-treating. Like when you used to go trick-or-treating, what did you want to see? Like you might be a huge fan of a certain candy, but you don't want to see it on trick-or-treat night. Like the stuff tastes better as a full candy bar as opposed to a bite size or a fun size or whatever, right? So where does York Peppermint Patty go? Let me know where York Peppermint Patty goes. I am thinking it's going in D tier. I don't think it's absolutely horrible, but I think it should go in D tier. Let's see what everybody says about York Peppermint Patty. And we got Christian Lopez with C. If I get behind in the chat, guys, just put York C or something, so that way I don't miss you. But I'm assuming this is for this can't be Zero Bar, Christian. This has to be York. We got Z for York. We got D. Malgus with D. Brick says it's a C. Toy Collector with a D. The Movie Canon with a C. Christian says light, refreshing, and minty. I think it's got to go D then. I think it's got to go D. Yeah, Brick. Brick, I love where your head's at, but I think I'm making it too confusing. So I guess just like general consensus, Halloween night, but candy in general. But yeah, I'm thinking more like trick-or-treating. But yeah, I think we got to go D here, man. All right, well, we got an E from Clinton. We got a C from Brad. We got a D from Nick's Collectibles. So you know what? I think if we do a consensus, I think York Peppermint Patty goes D. I think we go D with York Peppermint Patty, and we're happy about it, right? So we're going to go D with the York Peppermint Patty. And I got to get a little orange soda here. All right. There we go. Let's see what else we got here. The Movie Canon says, I started appreciating mint stuff more as I got older. Yeah, this is a good thing. It's a good, like, refreshing change of pace. Like, you know, you're just downing all these other candies. Like, it's good to have a little minty freshness in there. You know what I mean? I don't want to see it in my trick-or-treat pail. I don't want to see it at all. You better not throw that shit in my bag. But if I accidentally got one, I'd be okay with it. Like, it's a filler candy. Like when you get those huge bags of like 500 pieces of candy, they're going to throw in about 385 York Peppermint Patties and give you about 9 Reese's Cups. All right, let's get to a next one. Let's go Baby Ruth. We're just going random. We're going Baby Ruth next. What do we think about Baby Ruth? Baby Ruth. In the chat, let me know where we're going with Baby Ruth. We're not talking Babe Ruth. We're not talking about Babe Ruth. We're talking about Baby Ruth, the candy. My initial instinct on this, for me, is C tier for a Baby Ruth. C tier. So I'm going to just put it right here for right now, but this is not where it's going to stay. Let's see what everybody's saying. If I don't pull up your comment, I'll still read it off just because I truly appreciate the participation. This is awesome. Yomo. Oh, sorry, Yomo. That was for York. Brick says Baby Ruth is a D. Yomo says it's a B. Clinton says a Baby Ruth is a C. Christian doesn't know when the hell he had one last. Toy Collector, D. Brad Cormack with the C. Malgus with the C. All right, I've heard enough. I see predominantly C tier, so we're gonna stick with Baby Ruth and C tier. Is everybody good with Babe Ruth and C tier? I haven't had to use a veto yet. I have not had to use a veto yet, and I won't use it here because it seems like we're consistently kind of in the same realm here. Braun's Office says, just go ahead and put the apple at S. They serve no actual purpose other than being God's original candy. So tasty it led to the fall of man, baby. Come on. Okay. I forgot. I didn't even see this apple over here. Let's save the apple. I got to think about this apple. Let's go Fireball. Let's go this Fireball here. Does anybody... Again, I just picked a random one, you guys. Does anybody... I kind of remember these, but I don't like stuff like this, so I'm going D or E tier for the Fireball. I go D or E for Fireball here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. This will be a quick one. The first few... Yomo says S. Yomo says S on the Fireball. Clinton says D. Malgus says E. Brad says D. Brick says B. So we got an S tier, a B tier, an E tier, and 2 D tiers with Brad Cormack. The law of averages tells us we're grading on a scale. We have an S and a B. I feel like the S is like Yomo. I get it. You want this an S. There's no way in hell this is going S. Yomo, can we agree, Yomo? Like, I know you think it's S, but can we agree that it's not going to get up to S? Brick has it at B. All right, hold on. Maybe X-Man Supreme can help us. X-Man Supreme's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, X-Man Supreme? Everyone calm down. I'm here now. The party may commence. X-Man, we are doing this right now. We are doing the Halloween candy tier list. So we are actually, all you've missed, we're doing this as a group. We're doing this as a group, X-Man. And so far, we have agreed. Now, what we do is we vote. If you're just joining us, we're voting as a chat, and we're kind of doing the law of averages. This is basically what is the Halloween tier list for candies. You know, like what, like not only personal favorites, but just general consensus. Tell me where you should put it. And we're going to just vote it like that. I will only use veto power, X-Man, if we are just so far off and we have to, like, we just have to move on. So right now we're on Fireball. We've had an S on Fireball. We've had a B on Fireball. We've had multiple D's on Fireball. Look at this. Look at this. I just welcomed you, man. I just welcomed you to the Halloween candy tier list. I thought you were going to help us with this, man. And X-Men says, when we show him that just the sweetest of welcomes, for me to put it up your ass. I respect this, though. Damn, this was a good one. I don't have a comeback for this, X-Men. Well played. Well played. Damn it. All right, so X-Men says he's giving it a solid S. Movie Canon says E. So we've had a couple of S's, a couple of B's, but we've had a lot of D and E's. So, guys, I think this belongs in B tier. Can we agree on that? We've had a couple of S's, 1 B, and like 5 D and 1 E. Is everybody okay with Fireball averaging out to a B tier candy? If everybody's cool with this, I'm going to put it in B tier. See, Nick, here's another D. We got Nick's Collectibles with D. I'm thinking almost C on this, man, but we had 2 S tiers. I don't have the damn tier list up. I don't have the tier list up. Gosh. I'm so sorry. I didn't have the tier list up, guys. Math says C. Okay. All right, I agree with this. Math says C. Malgus says C as well. B is pushing it. Okay. Fireball is going in C. Let's move on. We can't spend this long on all these. X-Men says no poll. X-Man, we're doing like 50 candies, bro. If you're okay with this, X-Man, we're just going to throw it in the chat if that's cool. Is that all right? I hope so. All right, let's go to the next one. This one I'm very interested to see what everybody has to say, and we're going to go bubblegum. What is everybody's thoughts on getting bubblegum in your trick-or-treat basket, your trick-or-treat pail? Let me know in the comments below. We got bubblegum here, you guys. And if this needs to be zoomed in, can everybody see this perfectly well? If not, I can zoom it in. We're going to put it in C for right now. We're going to just put everything in B or C just to like have it there for, you know, but I'm going to try to like show you that this is what we're talking about. Clinton says S. Wow, dude, you guys are like shocking me with some of these S tier ones. Brick says B. Brad Cormack says B. Malgus for Emperor says for Halloween. See, yeah, I mean, let's do for Halloween because we're doing a Halloween show. So let's do for Halloween. You might love bubblegum, but like, what are you wanting in your Halloween basket when you go trick or treat? Like, think about that. Like, even as adults, like, what are we wanting to buy to put in our own like house to like eat? So think of it along the lines of that. Brick Artemis says nah, C. X-Men Supreme says, is this the cheap gum that loses flavor after like 6 seconds? It 100% is. Yes, it is that exact gum. Toy Collector says A. Prosty says A. Prosty says S. X-Men says C. Yomo says, what is it? Double bubble? This is double bubble. This is double bubble right here. This is double bubble. Nick says S. Guys, y'all are saying that double bubble is an S tier trick or treat candy? I love this. This is a shock. This is the biggest twist. I had no idea this was going to get this high. I thought this was going to be a safe, like C tier pick. This is why we do it, man. This is why, hey, this is what we're learning about each other. This is why we do it. Yomo says B. I'm seeing a lot of S tier, a couple of A, dude, a few B. I don't see anything lower than C. So this is for sure at least B tier. This is for sure at least B tier. I think we got to go A. I mean, I'm seeing so many A's and S's, dude. I see only 2 C's. And the rest are B's, man. I think we got to go... Dude, I think we got to go B tier. See, that's my thing too, Brick, is like, I'm going to be putting double bubble in the same in S or A tier. That's wild. Because Brick says, I can't put gum up with some good candy. Toy Collector says, that was the first thing I stole from my daughter's bag last night. The double bubble? X-Men, see, this is why I love. I want everybody to get this into it because this is great comment here. I look at it like, what candy am I going for first? Gum is like the next day. I'm not chewing gum and then shoving a Reese's cup in my mouth while I'm chewing gum. Y'all are wild. Guys, I'm thinking B tier on this. I'm seeing a lot of S, I'm seeing a lot of A, but I'm seeing a lot of C, and I'm seeing a couple B's creep in here, and I'm seeing more like passion towards nobody wants double bubble in A. Drawn brings up a great point, though. He's fighting. He's fighting for double bubble. He says, I do love that gum. Eventually it gets hard as hell and difficult to chew, but man, that sugar rush is sweet. We're going A or B here, guys. We're going A or B. I'm thinking B for double bubble. If somebody really wants to make a case for why this should be S or A, okay, this is a good case here, man. My gosh, Nick's Collectibles. Oh man, I love that it hurts my teeth. I love pain. Pain is an S. Okay, I think that gets it to A tier, bro. I feel like just for that initial rush of pain and sugar, it goes A tier, man. Right? It's hard to deny this. So I'm gonna go A, but I think it should go B. But if we see a lot of S's, I think we're gonna go A. I'm shocked by this. If this was my own list, this would be C tier. This candy, like, it just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, this is me. Brick Artemis says I spit out in 20 seconds. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's put Double Bubble in A for right now, and we'll do one last. We'll do one last. Like, we'll look through all this because we got to get going because we got look at all this shit we still got to grade. And we'll come back to it and do like one last like audit of everything. We'll like just kind of look and like just see what should be where. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, and we're going. Dude, I can't even see some of these, bro. I can't even see some. Like, what is this? Does anybody know what this is? Neck, NECCO. I'm just doing this in E tier, unless anybody feels strongly about this. I don't even know what the hell this is, so this goes E tier. E tier, listen, E tier or I don't know what the hell this is. Let's see if we can zoom this just a bit. All right. All right. Let's go back to the comments here. Some people are saying E. All right, let's just do a quick one there. That's E. That's E. Okay. Next one is these strawberry ones. These strawberry ones right here. Where are we putting these strawberry? I guess you call them strawberry candies. I actually think these are kind of underrated. These are ones that I feel like are kind of underrated, man. These aren't bad. These aren't bad. But I'm going to wait to hear. We're going to put it in B just for right now to see what everybody says. X-Men Supreme says, whoa, 0 is an E. Who authorized that? X-Men, be honest, dude. Have you ever had a 0 bar? And if so, can you tell us what it's like? I have seen it. I feel like I've had it before, but it's been so long I don't remember it. X-Men says, I'm going to go get like 6 0 bars right now just to make up for the disrespect. X-Men, we finally have found someone that's had this. What is it like? Will you tell us? Brick Artemis says, ooh, strawberry is good stuff, but for my basket, a C. Okay. I kind of like C. Brad says D. We got Christian Crosshair Cooper in the building saying, what's up, Justin in chat from Disney World? Well, dang, Christian, that sounds amazing, bro. You're not having a Halloween hangover, are you, buddy? Congratulations, man. Hope you're having a blast. Thank you for dropping in even at Disney World, dude. That means a lot to me, man. If I can get a little, if you can show up for a little bit of time being at Disney World, then I'm doing something right. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. X-Men Supreme says strawberries E. If 0 E, strawberries better be an E. All right, X-Men's finally telling us what the 0 bar is. It's just like white fudge with nougat. It's effing delicious. X-Men, this was a consensus E, bro. I know it's disrespect, but like everybody has this in E. I'm willing to put it up to D for you, buddy. But that's, the people have spoken, man. Malga says, I didn't know they gave out the strawberry candy outside of doctors' offices. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those candies that like you always end up with a lot of on Halloween. And it's not the worst thing to be left with. But I'm seeing a lot of D. We're going to go D. We're going to go D for that strawberry candy. We're going to move on. Christian Cooper says, Justin, you the GOAT, bro, had to show up. Man, hey, you're too kind. I appreciate you, Christian. Really do, man. Thanks for all the support. Means the world, man. Really appreciate it. Christian says, now I'm wanting that in-art Harry Potter. Hey, listen. I'll keep y'all updated on this, but in-art Harry Potter could be a possibility. Could be a possibility for me in the near future. And Christian, I'll be honest with you, dude, I need in-art Aragorn. I've decided. I watched Fellowship the other day for the first time in a bit. I always knew it was an incredible film. My God, that movie is absolute perfection, bro. And it's just sometimes you just have to rewatch it because you just forget how damn good certain stuff is. So now I'm with you, man. I'm going down the in-art rabbit hole as well, for sure. There's a few pieces I definitely want. All right. Next are these things. I think these are these like little like these powdered straws. Like the straws that have the powder in them. I don't know what brand they're showing on this, but it's like the little powder straws. Where are we thinking here? I'm thinking like, look, these don't do nothing for me, but I'll let the chat decide on this. Whatever you guys decide, we'll put it up there. We'll put it up there. I'm gonna put it in D if everybody's cool with it. If everybody's cool with that one in D. Christian says, I tell you, I pulled the trigger on an in-art Aragorn. You didn't, bro, but I'm thinking about getting this one too. Did you get rooted? Okay, you did get rooted. That's the one I really want too, man. It's just, damn, dude, it's expensive. But that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. All right, I see a couple of D's. Okay, we're gonna stick that in D because I want to get to some of these really exciting candies. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. Okay, let's go ring pops next. Okay, pixie sticks. Yep, that's what it's called. Pixie sticks. Yeah, that's cool in D. All right, let's go ring pops. Let's go ring pops here. Where is everybody going for ring pops? Christian said he got his Aragorn rooted, 540 shipped. Dang, dude, if you ever see this deal again, please message me. Please message me on Instagram and let me know. My goodness, what a deal. I would have gotten this as well. I'm seeing D for ring pop from Geo the Movie Canon. I'm seeing Brick Artemis with a D. See, Clinton, are you trolling us, dude? Clinton, be honest, bro. Are you trolling? I think you've put everything in S, Clinton. If you're being serious, I respect it because I do like ring pops, but they get so messy, dude. They get all over your fingers when you're trying to eat this damn thing. And Malgus has some strong words for ring pops. Some absolute 4-letter words for ring pops. Malgus for Emperor does not like it, so it's going to go in. Okay, so Clint does love ring pops. Okay, my apologies, Clinton. I wasn't sure, man. I wasn't sure. My apologies. This is great here. Ring pops are delicious. It's just the mechanics of it. It's kind of like Woody Harrelson's character in Zombieland about why he doesn't love Twinkies, or why he doesn't love he loves Twinkies, why he doesn't love snowballs. It's like, it's not the taste, it's the consistency. That's how I feel. It's like the ring pop is so low to the finger that when you're eating it, it's getting like this whole part of your hand is just slobber and sugar, and it is the worst. You don't want to be hanging out with anybody whose favorite candy is ring pop. It doesn't make sense mechanically. I agree. So we're gonna go D with the ring pop. We're gonna go D with the ring pop. Tootsie Roll Pop. Where are we going with Tootsie Roll Pop? Let's stay with the Pop family. And where are we going with Tootsie Roll Pop? I actually love the Tootsie Roll Pop at Halloween. I love getting a few of these at Halloween because it's just like a good change of pace. It slows you down. This is a good slow down candy. It's like you eat the candy, you eat like 50 of candies you really like, and Tootsie Roll Pops are a nice change of pace. Now look, a Blow Pop is better. A Blow Pop is better. I don't see a Blow Pop on here though. I believe they're called yeah. Is there a oh no, Blow Pops are on here. So we do have Blow Pops on here. So this is the Tootsie Roll Pop. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop, guys? Brick says B. Yomo is saying S tier on Tootsie Roll Pop. See, this is what I love. We look at Tootsie Roll Pops are the worst. X-Men hates Tootsie Roll Pops but loves Zero Bars. Yomo wants this in S tier. Brick wants it in B. Malgus wants it in B. Toy Collector wants it in C. Brad wants it in D. I love how different all these votes are. This is way exciting because I honestly thought we were going to agree on a lot of these. This is great. So we got a D, a C, a B, and an S. I feel like it's got to go B. Okay, Movie Canon just did D, so now we're back down to C for the Tootsie Roll Pop. We are back down to D with the Tootsie Roll because we got one S, we got a couple of B's, a C, and a D. So I think we're safe here. X-Men Supreme says a Tootsie Pop is the worst kind of catfishing ever. X-Men says, here, have this okay sucker, then this awful shit candy inside. Dude, I like the Tootsie Roll. You don't like the Tootsie Roll, X-Men? Interesting. All right, we're going to go C tier for Tootsie Roll Pop. Let's stick with the Pop family. We're going to Blow Pop next. So a lot of you guys wanted Double Bubble and S tier. Are y'all S tier on the Blow Pop? I feel like the Blow Pop cannot dip anywhere below B. Because, the Blow Pop is such a great pacing yourself candy on Halloween. It allows you to regroup from eating 500, Reese Cups or Milky Ways, whatever it could be. I personally would put it in B, but I'll let you know. I'll let you guys decide. Okay, so we got Blow Pop S tier from X-Man. We got Blow Pop B tier from Brick. We got B tier for Toy Collector. So right now we're looking at B or A tier for Blow Pop. Let's get a few more votes in. Brad Cormack wants B, so we're looking like we're going to go B tier here. We got Yomo with a C. We got Clinton Martin with a B. So we're going to go B tier with Blow Pop. It looks like Blow Pop is getting a B tier. Great voting, you guys. So Blow Pop at B tier. Let's go Peanut M&Ms. Let's go Peanut M&Ms, everybody. Where are we going here again? We're not talking movie theater candy. We're talking about Halloween trick-or-treat candy. What do you want to see in your trick-or-treat bowl when you're trick-or-treating? What do you want to buy at Halloween time to have at home to snack on? We got Peanut M&Ms here. Let's hear everybody's vote on Peanut M&Ms. We got an A from Toy Collector. Toy Collector has an A. So right now we're sitting at A tier. Anybody else feel strongly about this? Christian says A or B tier. Brick says S tier. I am with Brick on this. I am like a huge... The only reason I think M&M's, Peanut M&M's is an S tier movie theater candy. Trick or treat candy, I think I'm okay with it being A. So let's see what we got. We got Toy Collector with an A. We got Christian A or B. We got Brick S. So right now we're looking at A tier. X-Men says you have to be in the mood for Peanut M&M's, so he's going B. Brad's going B. Malgus is going A. So I think that Peanut M&M's goes A because we've had an S, we've had 1, 2, 3 A's, 2 B's. So yeah, and my vote is an A as well. I mean, I would go S tier probably, but for Halloween, the bags are smaller. It's kind of hard to eat on the go. So I think that definitely putting this shit ahead of these Double Bubble. No disrespect. I know you guys love the Double Bubble. But we're going Peanut M&M's is A tier. And Fad Gadget in the building saying A all day long. Fad Gadget, thanks for being here, man. We are actually going over our Halloween candy tier list. What is the best Halloween candy? And thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it. We got 20 in the chat, everybody. If you're just joining us, make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind. I'd really appreciate it. And get involved, man. Get involved. This is all of ours. This is the Casual Friday chat, Halloween hangover episode, where we're just, as a group, deciding what the best Halloween candy is in tier list version. So X-Men and Brick says A is fair. Okay, so now we're going to go to dots. What are we thinking about dots, guys? What are we thinking about dots? Dots get stuck to your teeth like a son of a bitch. I mean, let's be honest. Like, dots. I like dots. Like, the taste is good, man, but they get stuck to your teeth like crazy. So my vote's going to be D tier. But as always, we're going to hear from the people. And X-Men says, I don't think I've had dots. Brad says B. Brick says dots are only good if fresh. Otherwise, they're terrible. I'll go C. That's fair, Brick. That's a really good point, dude. Christian says D. Clinton says E. And then Toy Collector says D. So I'm getting enough of a consensus. Brad has the highest score at B here. I do think fresh dots are really good, Brad, but how often do you ever get fresh dots? Normally, they're just stuck in your teeth. The consensus, damn it, Yomo coming in with an A. I thought we were good here at D. Yomo with an A, Malgus with a D. I'm getting a lot of D's and an E. So the E and the A, cross each other out. Brad's B. If there was another couple of B's, we might throw it up there, but I think we're going D with dots. We're going D with dots here. Let's go Haribo. This, if you're not a fan of this brand, that's okay. This can be like any gummy bear. So just gummy bears in general. But if you're a big fan of Haribo, Haribo gummy bears, you guys. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this, gentlemen? I'm just telling you right now, dude, gummy bears, the trick or treat bags of gummy bears. Again, if this is movie theater candy, this is S tier all day long. This is S tier all day long as a movie theater candy. But hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. As a trick or treat candy, the bag only has about 4 or 5 gummy bears, and it is not cool. It is the bags are so small, you can't even get going with this shit. You like it's just, you don't even feel like you're getting any candy. For that reason, I can't put Haribo at S tier, but it's still gummy bears. It's still an absolute staple. And Brick says A. X-Men says S. This is kind of how I feel. If it was a bigger bag with Trick or Treat, it would be S. That's what I'm saying. The bags have literally 5. The Trick or Treat bags of gummy bears have like 5 gummy bears in them, dude. Brick Artemis says, now if this was sour gummy bears, oh man, I don't know if any of you guys have a Buc-ee's near y'all. I don't know where you guys are from. If you have a Buc-ee's has insanely good sour gummy bears. Insanely good. Gummy bears A. So Toy Collector has A. We got C from Yomo. We got B from Brad. X-Man says that's fair, but the bears are still amazing regardless of quantity. It's all in there. Yeah, I agree with this. They're still great. Malga says they used to be tiny little bears, but then they got cheap and just packaged larger ones in the smaller bags. This is true as well. Yomo says that peanut M&M's at A. It is Yomo. It is Yomo because, again, we've agreed. This is not movie theater candy. This is trick-or-treat size. We got to keep in mind the fun size product. What stuff you want to eat on the go. What stuff you want to eat at home. Like, we're throwing everything in there tonight, Yomo. No stone is being left unturned, my friend. Brick says yes, Yomo should be S. I'm okay with peanut M&M's being S. You know this, Brick. You know I love peanut M&M's. Peanut M&M's is one of my go-to movie theater candies. So I would be cool with putting this up in S. So we will revisit this. But we're going to go gummy bears at A tier. We're going gummy bears at A tier. Gummy bears at A tier. I didn't see any. I saw one S. Mainly, we're going A tier here. Yomo says that peanut M&M should be an S. I'll give you a chance to make your case, Yomo, when we go over our final version. I'm going to give everybody a chance to really put where stuff should be. But for right now, it'll stay in A. We still are looking for our first S-tier candy. Let's get these out of the way. These are just these different flavored Tootsie Rolls. I'm thinking D or E. I'm thinking D or E for these. You never want to see these. These aren't as bad taste-wise as you would think, but you never want to see these in your bag because they're filler candy, so they take up a shitload of your bag. Because with these companies will throw these in there with like great candy, and you're going to get 500 of these. Rick Armin says bubblegum does not look good next to the other A's. It doesn't, and I'm telling you, that might be my one executive call here, Brick, is moving double bubble down to B. But I respect the chat too much. The chat fought for that. They fought for that, man. X-Man Supreme says, LOL, nothing on S yet. Well, in their defense, X-Man, I'm purposely like saving certain candies. But we're about to get into some big hitters here. We're about to get into some big hitters. D, C, D, C. Yeah, I think we're gonna go D. I'm seeing 2 C's, but I'm seeing like 4 D's. So for the assortment of this, we're going D tier here. We're going D tier, but we got to pause real quick because we got to say hello to another legend. Another legend's in the building, everybody. It's Collector Joey. It's Collector Joey, everybody. Give it up for Collector Joey. Casual Friday. That's right, Collector Joey. Casual Friday. We are doing a Halloween. You know what? Why say it when I could show you? Halloween candy tier list, Joey. This isn't just mine. We're doing it as a chat. We're doing it as a group. Joey, I know you're a busy man. If you have the time, I'd love to hear your opinion on some of these candies, Joey. I really would, man. But thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate you, Joey, stopping by on a Friday night, dude. We're going to be streaming for a while tonight, so if you got a dip, man, totally understandable. But come back, dude. Come back or stay in, and let's talk Halloween candy. We're keeping it Halloween for one more day. It's the Halloween Hangover episode. Because we're not ready to let it go just yet, Joey. We're not ready to let it go just yet. Everybody's saying what's up to Joey. Joey says he's ready. So we got Joey in the building, everybody. Let's see if Joey can bring us our first S tier Halloween candy of the night. You know what? Let's just get right to it. Let's see. Let's get a huge candy. Like, it might not be S tier on everybody's, but let's get a huge candy out here. We're going to go Snickers. I'm just holding it right here just for dramatic effect so we can see it. We got Snickers here. Some would argue that Snickers is a staple in Halloween trick-or-treating universes. You have to have Snickers. Like, this is not only great if you get full-size candy bars, this is also great if you get bite-size. I am not the biggest Snickers guy, so this won't go an S for me if this was my list. My list, it would go A or B, because a Snickers bar, even though I don't love it, it's nostalgic. You just get it every Halloween. It's just an icon candy. So let's see what people say. We got S. We got A for. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we gotta look. We got to get to this, guys, because we got people coming in. I think we got people coming into our chat. Wait, who put the flavorless gum on A tier? Joey, if you can scroll back through the chat. Dude, we have had so many people going S tier with this double bubble gum. We had Nick's. This is a direct quote from Nick's Collectibles, Joey. A direct quote. I'm going to try to find it, because you won't believe me if I tell you. You won't believe me, Joey, if I tell you. Let me try to find this. When we were talking about double bubble, it was this comment. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. This is okay. This is a direct quote from Nick's Collectibles on why this flavorless bubble gum should be in S tier. He was pushing for S tier, Joey. Nick's Collectibles said 23 minutes ago, "I love that it hurts my teeth. I love pain. Pain is an S." This is why it's an A. Because, Joey, we had so many people with S tier on this, dude. We had so many people with S tier. This is the biggest controversy of the night. It's the biggest controversy of the night. Nick's going to say it again. Nick, I just had to show Joey why you alone were able to get double bubble into A tier, bro. You were able to get it into A tier. And now, see, now the chat's turning on each other. This is why I'm not watching Spider-Man. Guys, I really was hoping we'd get through this together. I really did. Collection Obsession says, "Hi, Justin. I didn't know you were streaming." For real? Collection Obsession, I'm not trying to do this whole thing, but like, if try to like put on the bell notifications. You knew I was going to say that. But no, try to do that. Maybe that's why it didn't show up. Sometimes you don't even have to have the bell notifications on. It'll still show up if you're subscribed. But maybe try that and see if it works. Let me know if it doesn't work next week. And, who knows what the reason was, man. But I'm glad you're here, Collection Obsession. Thanks for being here. Let's see. All right, so we got S tier, A tier. Got two So we got a lot of S tiers, guys. It looks like Snickers is going to be our first S tier. Hey, move it down. What do you mean, move it down? What are you talking about? Move what down? Move. I'm not following you guys. I see a couple of people say move it down. Let me know what you mean. I think. Oh, the gum. Okay. All right. Nick's Collectibles is going to unsubscribe to me after this, and he's not going to be back because he really fought for this. I'm going to give Nick another chance to fight for this if he's interested in it. But I feel like this makes sense to put this here, and I feel like Snickers has got to be our first S tier. Guys, out of respect for, we've had about 4 people in the chat. We have 23 in the building. We had 4 people in the chat go S tier with Double Bubble. I cannot like completely disrespect. Like everybody's wanting gum now and E tier. Like I gotta respect 4 S tier picks, guys. Malgus wants it moved down. Malgus wants it. This is tearing us apart, man. This is tearing us apart. All right, we got to do it. We're not going to be able to sleep tonight if we don't do this. All right, y'all force my hand on this. First poll of the night, and whatever the poll decides is where it goes. Whatever the poll decides is where it goes, you guys. All right. Where should Double Bubble go on the Halloween candy tier list? I'm not even going to put S tier. It's not going to get an S tier for me. It's just not. So we're going to go A, B, C, or D/E. Actually, yeah, A, B, C, or D/E. Out of respect to everybody, I'm not even going to do E because there's been a couple of S's. So here we go. Start poll. Where should Double Bubble go on the Halloween candy tier list? All right, there it is. All right, so we're going Double Bubble for the time being. We're going to put it in C just because that's in the middle. Snickers got S tier. People are wanting to talk about Gushers, so I'm a man of the people, and I'm going to listen to what you guys are saying. So we got Gushers next. I am 100% okay with Gushers and S tier. Gushers is an absolute amazing. Gushers is a fantastic trick-or-treat candy. It is a trick-or-treat S tier candy for me. Brick says, let's get Gushers out of the way. Collector Joey says, Gushers a solid S. Brick says, I mean, Joey S tier, yes, but for Halloween, I don't want Gushers. Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing like a little bit of, because it's kind of a rare candy on Trick or Treat. But dude, when you get it, dude, they pack a lot of punch in that small bag. They really do. Collection Obsession says Double Bubble equals B. Joey, you see what I'm saying? There's a ton of Double Bubble fans out there, bro. And I don't want to disrespect those Double Bubble guys because they are really fighting for this, Joey. Clinton says B for Gushers. Malgus says B. Yomo says A. I'm okay with A. I think I got ahead of myself. A seems like where I would probably put it on my personal list. Brad says B. Gushers, A or B says X-Man. Brick says F. Come on, Brick. Come on, man. Malgus says, I don't know if I've ever seen Gushers given out at Halloween. This is a great point. I've said it before. This is a super rare candy. If you're able to get it, I think the only way to get Gushers is people just buy Gushers in the boxes. Like, it doesn't really come as like a huge Halloween bag, but you just buy the boxes of Gushers and do it that way. Like maybe you go to Costco or Sam's Club. I've seen it before, but yes, it is very rare. Brick says, I don't want lunch for my candy basket. What, how is Gusher's lunch? Collector Joey says, bro, if I got Gushers for Halloween, I'll be going back to that house every year. Joey, this is what I'm talking about. If a house is giving out Gushers, that house is taking trick-or-treating seriously because they're giving you stuff that's off menu. They're giving you off menu items because how many of these assortment bags do you see? We're going to get the same candy. They're great candies, but we're going to get the same candy over and over again. If you get a Gushers, you know that family has thought about what else can we provide? What can we provide off menu? Can we give them some Gushers? Can we give some Rice Krispie treats? Can we give this or that? So I don't think we could put in an S, but I'm okay with A. Movie Canon says Gushers C. Brick says nobody eats Gushers at the theater. Yeah, but dude, this is Halloween tier list, Brick. This is Halloween tier list, bro. All right, we're gonna go Gushers B tier. I'm seeing a lot of C. Joey wants S. I said A or B, or I said A. X-Men says A or B. So I think B's good. You almost said A. Brett says B. Brick says F. Malgus is at an F, I think. So Law of Averages says this should go up. No, Brick. I didn't say it was going S tier, bro. I didn't say it was going S tier. I'm keeping S tier very exclusive. S tier is going to be very exclusive, bro. All right, Sweet Tarts. What do we think about Sweet Tarts? So Gushers B. What do we think about Sweet Tarts, everybody? Let me know what you think about. Sweet Tarts. I don't like Sweet Tarts, man. I'm not a big Sweet Tarts guy. This would be D tier for me. I don't get into them at all. So I'm gonna put it in C tier just for right now. But this is where we're voting. Let's do a quick one on Sweet Tarts. Collector Joey says D. X-Men Supreme says B. Malgus says D. Brick says B. So we're looking at C. It looks like, yeah. Yomo with another D. We've got 2 Bs, 3 Ds. So I think C would be okay. If I get one more D, we're probably going to go D. Clinton with a C. C. Okay. C for Sweet Tarts. All right, let's get these out of the way. These honey candies that you can't even chew. Can we go E tier here? Can we go E tier here, please? This is a horrible candy. This is a horrible candy. This is absolutely horrible. The flavor is not good, and the eating experience is terrible. It's not even fun to eat. That's what you can say whatever you want about Gushers, but that's a fun candy. Collector show, yeah, okay. Honey candy E. Let's just move on. We're going E. I saw 3 E's back to back to back. We're going E right there. All right, Werther's Original, guys. Werther's Original. I gotta go E tier. I don't want this shit in my Halloween bag. Can we go E tier with Werther's Original? Twix is on here, Joey. I had to zoom in. Twix is on the bottom with some other stuff. It's here. We're about to get. I tried to get out of the some of these quick ones out of the way. C for Werther's. C for Werther's. B for Werther's. Okay, we'll go E, C. We'll go C. We'll go C with Werther's Original. We'll go C tier. Joey wants to talk about Twix, so we're going to talk about Twix. I think that this is the easiest one of the night. I think Twix is absolute S tier. You are going to have to convince me why this does not belong in S tier. Twix is one of the greatest candy bars ever. Like, the actual full-size candy bars are fantastic. You can split them between friends. So, like, if you get a Twix and you get a big full-size Twix, you can split it with people, and it's not messy. And the fun-size ones are just like, you get the full Twix experience still. Yeah, you don't get 2 Twix in there, but you still get, like, a nice-sized Twix. I think it's absolutely great. We're going to put it right here for right now. Yomo says S for Twix. Malgus says A. So right now we're at S or A. Brick says S. See, this is what I see. Man, what are we? Twix is kind of crap. X-Men, you're telling me you'd rather have a 0 bar than a Twix, bro? Movie Canon Twix is B. Clint Martin says peanut butter Twix was better than caramel Twix. Collector Joey says S all day. Malgus says the mini size are the worst. They're not as good as but you still get that full Twix taste and experience, bro. So come on, what are we doing here, X-Men? Are you trolling us, dude? E tier for Twix. Clinton says A tier. X-Men says too much crunch, not enough chocolate, not my bag. X-Men, you are fighting. So X-Men, you are fighting for Bit of Honey. You want Bit of Honey above Twix, bro? This is getting wild out here. I respect your opinion, but my goodness, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Too much crunch, not enough chocolate, not in my bag. X-Men's doubling down. He says, yeah, I would rather have only 0 for the rest of my life than ever have one. All right. I think, man, dude, I can't believe we're about to not put Twix in S tier. I'm seeing 8. I'm seeing me and Joey are on S. Brick is on S. So we got 4 S's, guys. And we have 2 A's. But we have an E. And we have a C. Dude, I feel like this belongs in S tier, bro. We're going S tier with Twix, bro. We got 4 S tier rankings. X-Men has an E, but the lowest score other than that is a C. No, I don't even see a C. It's a B. So that E, as much as I respect X-Man, we can't do it, X-Man. We're going S tier with Twix, guys. We're going X tier with Twix, okay? All right, let's stay with some of the big hitters, guys. Where are we going with Kit Kat? Now, I don't feel like you get the full Kit Kat experience with the bite size. I think a regular candy bar version of Kit Kat is superior in every way, but Kit Kat is still an absolute monster of a Halloween candy. I love Kit Kat. So Kit Kat to me belongs in A or S. I'm personally putting Kit Kat in S, but I'm willing to listen to different opinions on this because it's not the same as bite size. I'm okay with S or A. I'm going to have a tough time putting it below this. So let's put it in A for right now. Brick says Kit Kat's an S. Malgus says it's an S. Clinton says it's an A. X-Men says if Twix is S, Kit Kat is a damn S. Movie Canon says B. So we, including me, we have 3 S's, 1 A. Collection Obsession says Kit Kat is better than Twix. All right, that's fair. So we're going to put Kit Kat here. We're going to go Kit Kat S tier then. We're going to go Kit Kat S tier. And Christian Cooper says Kit Kat S all day. Yes. So we're going to go Kit Kat S tier. Again, we are going to look over this one last time when it's over, and we can move a few things around. But for right now, that's where it's going. We got Birdie Moon in the house. Birdie Moon, how's it going? I don't think I've seen you in my chat before on a live stream, so thank you for being here. Welcome. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you had a great Halloween. Werther's Old Lady Candy is a D, Birdie Moon says. Yeah, that's where I wanted it, Birdie Moon. We were mixed on this. This one might still go lower, but for right now, placeholder's kind of a C. But if it was just my list, I would probably do D. But we're as a chat, we're deciding this together. And there's been some controversy. There's been some controversy for sure. But thanks for being here, Birdie Moon. Movie Canon says Kit Kat was an S when they had the aluminum foil. All right, so we're gonna stick with that. Andy's Mints. I don't want this in my trick or treat bag. I want to go E here. I don't want. Okay, if York is in D, I'm okay putting this in D. But I just feel like this cannot go above D, you guys. Let me know in the comments. I know Andy's mints are pretty decent. You know, it's not bad seeing this on your pillow at a hotel. But I just feel like I do not want to see this on Trick or Treat. All right, we've seen 4 E's, so we're going E. Absolutely. Lemon heads. Where are we going with lemon heads here? I'll be honest with you. I have only had these like once or twice. I don't know much about lemon heads, so I'm going to let the chat fully decide on this one. Fully decide on this one. Lemon head D, lemon head B, lemon head C. So we got D, B, and C. Let's see if we can get a few more votes here. Brick Armor says Dumbledore puts lemon head at S, but I put it at D for Halloween. That's what I'm saying. For Halloween, that's Birdie Moon says lemon head's D. So we're getting a lot of D's, 1 B and 1 C. Right now, it looks like we're going to go... We got 3 D's, a C, and a B. So it looks like it's going to go D tier. So we're going to go D tier on lemon heads. I'm going to put it... We'll put it like right... Since it got a few C's, we'll put it like right here. All right. Next one. Let's go Heath Bar. What do we think about the Heath Bar? I think the Heath Bar is absolutely fantastic. But when I was a kid, I probably didn't need a whole lot of Heath Bar. But I love the Heath Bar now. If it was my list, I'd be putting the Heath Bar for Halloween because it's very tough on your teeth. I'd put it probably B tier. But again, that's like an older version of me talking as well. Like, you know, when I was trick-or-treating, when I was a kid, it's probably going C or D. But like now, I'd probably put it B. All right, so we got a couple. We got 1 C, we got 2 D. So right now we're looking at D tier for Heath Bar. Does anybody want to put Heath C? Yeah, dude, Heath is really good with ice cream, Brick. Collection says Heath is a B. Malgus says it's a C. Birdie Moon says Heath is forgettable. I'll agree. I don't think this is one you're going to be talking about on Halloween. Like, you know, hey, I got a bunch of Heath bars. X-Men says Heath has the same problem as Snickers, too much crunch. Heath has a really bad, like, get stuck in your teeth. I think C's okay. It seems like C is kind of, I've seen a couple of B's, but we'll put it up towards the front, right here. We'll put it above Baby Ruth, actually. We'll go right here with that. All right, Junior Mints. Where are we going with Junior Mints, guys? Junior Mints. Nick's Collectibles is trying to get Heath Bar up to GOAT status because he says Heath Ledger was a dope Joker. Yes, Heath Bar has the same name. There should be points given to that, Nick. Right now we have Heath. It's the Heath Bar at C tier. Heath Ledger performance as Joker, obviously S tier. Clinton says E tier for Junior Mints. I'm okay with that. I really do not enjoy Junior Mints whatsoever. We got a lot of D tiers here. We got some E. Yeah, let's go E. Birdie Moon with a C, so now it's back up to D. But we do agree that York is better. I think Lemon Heads are better. So maybe we'll go here. Yeah, let's go here for Junior Mints. Whoppers. What are we thinking about Whoppers, everybody? Whoppers is a decent candy. I don't want it on Halloween. They only give you 3 in that little bag. I think Whoppers go C or D for me personally. C or D for me personally, you guys. Let me know in the chat if you agree or disagree. Clinton Martin with a C. That's what I'm thinking. I'm putting it like right here. See if we get a few more votes here. Whoppers is D. Movie Cannon says Whoppers is D. Collection Obsession says Whoppers D. Whoppers are good. Let's go C. Yeah, Whoppers are good. I like them out of that, like, the box. You know, I like eating them out of the box. And if you get a soggy Whopper, bro, it is horrible. All right, so it seems like C is good. Yeah, C. I think C is a good spot. So we'll go Whoppers at C. Reese's Pieces. So we're gonna hit up a Reese's, but we're not doing the traditional Reese's cup. We're doing Reese's Pieces. What are we thinking about Reese's Pieces here? Where are we going with Reese's Pieces, everybody? Where are we going here? Clinton Martin says Reese's Pieces should be A. Clinton Martin says A for Reese's Pieces. Let me know. We got 22 in the chat. If you're just joining us, we're doing our Halloween candy tier list on our Halloween hangover episode. Jump in the chat. Let us know what your favorite candies are. X-Men says Reese's anything is S. Reese's Pieces is 8, and ET agrees. Movie Cannon says Brick says S. Reese's A. Reese's Pieces B. So it looks like Reese's Pieces is A tier. So we're going to put it right here. It seems like we got a really popular one here. Not as popular as peanut M&Ms, but it looks like we got we got a Reese's A tier here. X-Men wants S. I like this comment here. Reese's Pieces and A, and ET agrees. Yeah, I think A tier is a good spot for Reese's Pieces. So we're going to go A tier here. What are we thinking for Three Musketeers? Let's get another filler candy in here. Three Musketeers is definitely a filler candy. It's not featured in any of the bags. It's kind of a throw-in candy, but it's still pretty good. Like, Three Musketeers is not bad. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. And I'm going to have to zoom out of this a little bit, you guys, because I'm blocking it off. So let me do this so we can see what we have left. There we go. So what are we thinking here, you guys? 26 in the chat. Thank y'all all so much for being here. We're just ranking some Halloween candies here. Hit that thumbs up button if you're just joining. Really appreciate everybody spending their Friday with me here on Casual Friday. Clinton Martin says D. Movie Cannon says Three Musketeers is C. X-Men says it is a B. Brick says it is a D. Okay, so I think Three Musketeers goes B then. Actually, no, it doesn't go B. It goes C. Yeah, if I'm doing like the averages. Yeah, Birdie Moon. So Birdie Moon says, let's switch out Haribo with Black Forest gummies. So I just picked a random one. Birdie Moon, I said this could go for any brand of gummy bears. So A was pretty much the consensus there. X-Men Supreme says, I gotta want Three Musketeers. Happens maybe once every couple of years, if that's fair. I mean, that's me too. I'm only eating it like, I don't think I'm eating a Three Musketeers by choice, if that makes sense. Like, it's just got to be the candy that's left. So I think that puts it in C tier. We're gonna put it above this. We're gonna put it above Whoppers. We'll put it below Fireball. I saw a lot of people really love the Fireball. I'm getting a lot of C and D from Three Musketeers. We'll go Three Musketeers. Let's see here. All right, Good and Plenty. I don't eat this candy at all. We got 30 in the chat, you guys. We got 30 in the chat. Thank y'all so much for being here. We are ranking Halloween candies. Hit that thumbs up button if you're just joining us. Thank y'all so much for being here on a Friday night for Casual Friday. Ranking Halloween candies here. And we got Good and Plenties. What do we think about Good and Plenties, everybody? We got a couple of D tiers for Good and Plenties. I'm okay with that as well. We're gonna put it behind this, actually. Good and Plenty D. Yeah, Birdie Moon. Three Musketeers only when I'm desperate. This is how it is, man. This is how it is with Three Musketeers. It is like, if you're craving chocolate and it's what's left, it's there. This is how I feel, X-Men. I'm trying to get through some of these quick. Good and Plenty, I don't care either way. That's how I kind of feel. All right, let's go Toothbrush. I know this is on. Do we have to rank Toothbrush? This was just random. Let's not even rank Toothbrush, guys. If you want to, we can. But this would be an easy E tier. Nobody wants this on Halloween. But again, this is just a random one I got. Let's go Warheads. What do we think about Warheads here? I'm actually a big I do like Warheads. I do like Warheads. I'm not going to lie. Warheads are good. I do not mind getting this at all. I would probably put this B tier, C tier on my list. Clinton says C. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, X-Man. Like, that's why we're not even going to rank. I don't even think we're going to rank the Toothbrush just because of that reason. Like, it's just like, I think it was just kind of a funny little thing they threw in there. Nick, why is a Toothbrush? I don't know, man. I picked a random one off a tier maker, but it's probably just like a little joke of like, you know, there's probably somebody out there, maybe a dentist, throws in a toothbrush every now and then. Birdie Moon says D or B for Warheads. Yomo says B for Warheads. Movie Cannon says C. Brick says A. Clinton says C. Okay, it looks like we're going B with Warheads then. If everybody's good with B, we will go Warheads B. What about a Payday? Let's go Payday next. Let's get through the next 10 relatively quick. So let's just we're gonna go rapid fire here. The first 5 I see, we're going to go here. So Payday, I got C from Nick's Collectibles. What's the next 4? Next 4 votes I see is where we're going to average it out. So we got Nick's Collectibles with the C. So right now we're going C tier with Payday. We'll put it pretty right here. Collection Obsession wants an A for Payday. Birdie Moon wants a B, and Brick wants a D. X-Men says C. So when we average that out, I feel like that's a B tier, right? Yeah, I think Payday is a B tier. And we're going to put it high B tier because we had a lot of people really enjoy this. We're going to go high B tier for Payday. So Payday at the B tier. What about Mike and Ike's? Incredible movie theater candy. Incredible movie theater candy. But for Halloween, I'm not sure. I really like Mike and Ike. I really do. So I would probably, for my list, Mike and Ike's going like B tier probably. Clinton says D tier. Yomo says A tier. Mike and Ike D tier movie canon. So right now we're looking at like a C tier for Mike and Ike. Can we get a couple more votes? X-Men says Mike and Ike isn't that colorful, just colorful good and plenty, pretty much. So we got a lot of D's. There's like Collection Obsession says Mike and Ike is high B. So I think we go high C here with Mike and Ike because we're getting a lot of D's. We're getting like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. We're getting some A's. We got Philip the Fool joining us. Philip the Fool, hope you're doing well. Ranking some Halloween candy here on our Halloween Hangover episode. Thanks for being here, man. You said A for Mike and Ike. Collection Obsession wants high B. Malgus for Emperor wants A. Birdie Moon wants C. So I got a couple of A's, got a lot of C's and D's. I think this goes high B. So low B. So we're going low B here. We're gonna go low B with Mike and Ike. I don't think anybody's too upset about that. Let's go Butterfinger. I'm very interested what our thoughts are on Butterfinger here. Very interested to hear everybody's thoughts on this. What are we thinking about Butterfinger? I really like Butterfinger, man, but it just gets stuck in your teeth to such a degree that like eating it's not a fun eating experience, but taste wise, it's delicious and it pairs extremely well with milkshakes. Clinton says B. Philip says B. Butterfinger S plus tier for Brick. X-Men says Butterfinger, that's a tough one. A. So right now I'm thinking A. Butterfinger C because it's a pain in the ass. I agree. Butterfinger C. Sorry, Bartson. So now we're back to high B. Butterfinger low B. We'll stick to high B just because Brick put S plus. I'll respect Brick's plus on that S. Looks like we're going high B. Going once, going twice. We're going high B with Butterfinger. We're going high B with Butterfinger there. Airheads. Where are we going with the Airheads, you guys? I actually really like Airheads. I don't feel like I get this a lot at Halloween, though. But, I mean, you know, my initial thought is B tier for Airheads. I think it's a really good candy. Movie Canon says C. Clinton Martin says C. We got Aaron Collects in the building. What's up, Aaron Collects? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for joining us here. Just talking about some Halloween candy for right now on our Halloween episode. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you had a great Halloween. Thank you for joining us. Brick says B for Airheads. X-Men says B. Malgus says B. Aaron Collects says C. You got a new case. Yeah, I'm doing a little DIY project here. It's not even close to done, but I still wanted to get some stuff on there for the stream. So yeah, and I got the Mills bow, but appreciate you, Aaron. Collection Obsession says Airhead C. Birdie Moon says B. Philip says C. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of B's for Airheads. We'll go low B with Airheads. We'll go above Mike and Ike and Warheads. We'll go like mid B here. Hershey's Kisses. Just Hershey's Kisses. Not Hershey's Bars. These are the Kisses. This one's very interesting. I think it's an absolute staple. But it is it's a candy that's just like, it's the eating experience is pretty fun. You know, the eating experience is fun. But it's just straight up milk chocolate. Clinton Martin says S, Kisses A, B for Kisses. So we're going Right now we got A. Okay, so Malgus has A. Birdie Moon has B. Brick has B. X-Man has A. Clinton says just pure milk chocolate. Clinton, is this S tier for? Oh, okay, Clinton. I was like, is that S tier? Okay, so Clinton's got S tier. High B. So I'm seeing a ton. I'm seeing one S, a ton of A, and a ton of high B. I think we got to go high A. We got to go high A here. High A for just missing S tier. And again, this is not final. We can talk about this one last time before it's over. Fruit roll-ups, you guys. Fruit roll-ups. We got Hershey Kisses at A tier. Where are we going with fruit roll-ups? Fruit roll-ups is next. Let me know what you guys think. While we're doing that, we're going to look at the poll here. We're going to finish the poll. My goodness. 18 votes, you guys. I'm going to give everybody a little bit more time to vote on this poll, because if it ends right now, we're going... The law of averages says that this double bubble goes to B tier. So I will give you one more chance to vote on this poll. We got 18 votes, 22 in the chat. If you're just joining us, where should double bubble go on the Halloween candy tier list? Let us know on the poll. Make sure to vote. That is the big controversy of the night. Birdie Moon says fruit roll-ups A. X-Man says C. Clinton Martin with a C. Fruit roll-ups is getting a lot of C's, dude. That's crazy. But I see what you're saying. Okay, Brick is saying that this isn't like a Halloween trick-or-treat type candy. I tend to kind of agree with that. So that will lower the score a little bit. But Philip the Fool loves the taste of fruit roll-ups. I do as well. So it's for me, it'd probably be a B tier. Collection Obsession says roll-ups high C. So we have an E, a high C, an A, a B, a C, a C, a C, an A. So I think that's B tier. I think fruit roll-ups goes low B tier. Where did I put fruit roll-ups at? Just had it. Oh, there it is. My gosh. I don't know why I didn't find it. So low B for fruit roll-ups. I'm either going low B or high C. So again, we'll look at this again. Swedish Fish. Where are we going with Swedish Fish? What is everybody's thoughts on Swedish Fish? Maybe you feel strongly about Swedish Fish. Maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments below where we're going with Swedish Fish. Still got a lot of big time candies on the board, but we are going to talk about Swedish Fish next. We'll put it in E tier just for right now while I'm getting the votes. E tier for Swedish Fish. Birdie Moon thinks it's an A. X-Man says it's a B. Brick says it's a B. Malgus for Emperor says it's a B. Brad Cormick says E. Movie Cannon says hell no, D or F. Philip says D. So it's looking like we got an E, a D, a D, a couple of B's, and A. So it's looking like it's going to go either high, like low C tier here. It's looking like low C tier, high D tier. So we'll go high D tier. We'll go just behind York Peppermint Patty here. Fun Dip. Where are we going with Fun Dip, everybody? We got Fun Dip next. I'll let you guys decide. I don't really have an opinion about Fun Dip, to be totally honest with you. I don't eat this at all. Didn't eat it as a kid. So I will let y'all decide on this. Fun Dip. Brick says Fun Dip is C. Movie Cannon says Fun Dip is B. X-Men says Fun Dip is no lower than A. Fight me. My gosh, X-Men. This is the hill that X-Men is going to be on. Philip is C. Brad is D. Oh, man. I'm seeing a couple of B's, a couple of C's, a D, and an A. So that to me says C tier. I think that's mid C. Yeah, Birdie Moon says D or E. I think we got to go mid. Yeah, Fun Dip is Fun Dip's mid C tier here. Put it above, just for you, X-Man. I know you hate Tootsie Roll Pops, so we'll put it right above Tootsie Roll Pops. Malgus says D, man. Dude, I don't know, man. This is becoming a D, I think. We got 1 D, 2 Ds, 3 Ds, 4 Ds. Okay, see, X-Man, look, out of respect for X-Man, because I know he really wants Zero Bar up there, we're going to go mid-C tier. I'm glad we could come to a consensus on that. Let's go nerds, just regular nerds, any flavor of nerds. This is not nerd gummy clusters. Let's just stick to regular nerds here. Just the little boxes of nerds. What are we going here with the little boxes of nerds? Let me know. Little boxes of nerds. What are we thinking? We got 2 Bs right off the bat. So we got high B tier right off the bat from Clinton Martin and X-Man. We got a C from Malgus. We got a C from Brick. We got a B from Philip. So we're still on low B tier. D for nerds from Birdie Moon. B for Brad Cormack. So we're still low B. Nerds is C. Man, we're either going high C or low B here. We got to go high C. We're going to go high C. We're going to go at the top of C tier for nerds. Collection Obsession says, oh my God, my neighbor just brought me a bag of leftover candy. A bag of leftover candy. A bag. Brick says, I don't listen to you, Geo, after you put Gushers so high. Brick is very anti-Gushers on Halloween. I don't think Brick is anti-Gushers for lunches, but for Halloween, he's very anti-Gusher. All right. So we're getting to the all right, Sweet Tarts. Let's go Sweet Tarts. I don't want to see this at all. I'm going D or E for Sweet Tarts. If you enjoy Sweet Tarts, no disrespect, but I don't want to see this on trick-or-treating. I don't want to see this on Halloween night. All right, Brad says D. Brick says C. So right now we're at high D tier. Clinton says, I knew figures divided the community, but these candy rankings are brutal. We're going to take a look at it. I think we're doing okay so far. I really do. There's nothing... You could argue that stuff should be maybe a little higher, a little lower, but there's nothing, in my opinion, so far that is just like absolute insanity. Like I feel like we're doing okay. I feel like we're doing okay, and we gotta come to an agreement at the end. We gotta have a gentleman's agreement. We gotta just be like, hey, we just got to be okay with what we decide here. I'm giving we're just law of averages with the votes. So we're just going high D tier here with Sweet Tarts. Nobody seems to really care about that. Twizzlers, I feel like, is going to be another D tier candy. So let's try to move a little faster on these, unless somebody's very pro Twizzler. If you're very pro Twizzler, let me know. But I'm just going to put Twizzler. I'm going to put it like right here. If anybody is against that, let me know. Brick wants Twizzlers in B. Clinton wants it in D. So we could move this up to C if I get a couple more Bs here. Philip says C. Brad says D. Twizzlers B for Collection Obsession. So we could probably go low C tier then. We're going to put it above Werther's Original, which honestly, this should be in D tier. I'm sorry, guys. Unbelievable. All right, we're good here. So Twizzlers low C tier. Mr. Good Bar. Where are we going, Mr. Good Bar? Again, kind of a throw-in candy. I'm putting Mr. Good Bar probably C. I mean, it's chocolate and peanuts. I mean, I'm like this probably should go C tier. This is like a mid candy. It's like a mid-range candy here. It's like a mid-range candy. Mr. Goodbar C says Brick. C or D says X-Man. Philip says C. Geo says B. So it looks like we're going C. We're going high C with Mr. Goodbar. We're going to go right here. We're going to go high C with Mr. Goodbar because I got another B. So we're going to go high C right here. We're going to go high C. We're going to put it a little bit above Baby Ruth. Now or laters. We're going with now or laters. Now or laters. Let me know in the chat. We got Jose G. Hernandez in the building saying, well, first he said, hello. Sorry I'm late. No problem whatsoever, man. It's all right. You're just on time is the way I look at it. We're just going over our, haven't really talked a whole bunch of figures tonight. Talked about the Darth Sidious. We've just been hanging out, honestly, man. Just a little Halloween hangover episode. Talking about the best Halloween candy. Doing a little tier list here. Jose, so jump in the chat. Let us know where you stand on all this. Brick says now or later's is A. Collection Obsession says D. Birdie Moon says D. Clinton says B. Brad says D. Brick changed his vote to D. All right, I guess we got to go. I've seen mainly D's here, so we're gonna go D on now or later. We're gonna go high D tier on an hour later. We're gonna put it behind we're gonna put it behind Sweetest Fish, actually. All right, caramel apple pops. Where are we going with caramel apple pops? $24 in the chat. 22 in the chat now. That was quick. 22 in the chat. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button on your way in. We're just going over a Halloween tier list here, or a Halloween candy tier list. Jump in the chat. We're all voting. We're deciding this as a chat here on Casual Friday. Truly, though, thank y'all so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying your stay and keeping it casual tonight. All right, we got caramel apple D. X-Men wants A on caramel apple. X-Men wants caramel apple at A. Movie Canon says D. Brad Cormack says E. Birdie Moon says D. Brick says B. Philip says E. Dang, dude. I'm seeing a lot of A, a lot of B, and then a lot of E's. Seeing some, I feel like that's high B for caramel apple because I'm seeing E's and I'm seeing A's. I mean, I guess we're going high B here with we're putting just behind Butterfinger. What does everybody think about this? Just behind Butterfinger, high B for caramel apple pop. Bro, can I not see? What candy is this? Can anybody see what this is? What is it? Can anybody see that better than me? What is that? What is this candy right here? Is this just regular? Is this just like different assortments of gum? Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. All right, it is gum. Okay. I mean, I don't want to see gum in my my trick or treat. I feel like it should be D. Yeah, let's go low D. All right, Wrigley's gum. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Like on my screen, I could see it when I zoomed in on the stream, but for whatever reason on this screen, like it was like a little blurry, so I couldn't see it. Maybe I just need glasses. All right, so we're going low D tier on the gum. Hot tamales. Where are we going with hot tamales, you guys? This is a very good candy. It's a very good movie theater candy. It's a very good just hanging out at your house, movie night at the house candy. But for trick-or-treating, I just don't know where it should go. I definitely don't think it should go top tier. Birdie Moon says C. So we'll put it in C for right now. Mid C. Philip says B, so we'll go up to high C. X-Men says C. Movie Canon Geo says D. Collection Obsession says E. Brad says C. So we're going to go low C, but we're going to go above Werther's. Looks like we're going low C here because we got a couple of D's and E, a couple of B's. So low C makes sense. Toblerone. This is a great candy. This is a great chocolate bar. But I've never gotten this trick-or-treating. So for that purpose, I'm thinking D tier for trick-or-treating. Again, regular candy, it's fantastic. It's like up here. Like, this is a delicious candy bar. Absolutely delicious candy bar. But since I don't really ever see this on trick-or-treating, like, I feel like it should go C or D, but I'm willing to listen to anything. Birdie Moon says S. X-Men says S. Okay. We can go S here, but dude, does anybody get this on trick-or-treating? Brick says C. Movie Canon says A. So we're going low A, it looks like, because we got a C that brought our average down. We got a couple of S's. We got a couple of A's. So we're looking to... Yeah, but X-Man, listen. If we've been saying this, dude, we are talking about Halloween candy tier list. Like, this is what you want. Like, this is Halloween night. Like, what are you wanting in your bag? I totally agree. Like, this is still a great candy, but you know that does have some part of the vibe. Brick says this is not Halloween candy. I've never received this at Halloween ever. Malgus says that's high class Halloween candy. Yeah, I've never had this on Halloween. I've never gotten this on Halloween. Again, I haven't trick-or-treated in a long time. But I feel like we gotta go high B. We'll go highest of B right there. We can come back to this, X-Men, if you feel real strong about it. Is this Mamba? I think this is called Mamba, right? Mamba, or what is this called? Mamba. Yeah. This is a good candy, if I recall. I haven't had it in a very, very long time. But again, I don't get this normally on trick-or-treating. So I'm going D tier for me personally, just because I never received this. Mamba is E. I'm okay with E. Let's just put it low D. Unless I start seeing some B's or E's. Almond Joy. What are we thinking about Almond Joy, everybody? I'm thinking Almond Joy, I love Almond Joy. I really do. I think it is a B or C tier Halloween candy, though. But I'm okay putting it higher. Like me personally, I'd probably put... Well, sorry about that. Hope I didn't just ruin this. Now I got ads. Hold on. Thank God. I thought that was going to completely ruin all the progress we made. All right, here we go. Jose says C. Collection Obsession says S. X-Men says Almond Joy E. Dude, I love chocolate and coconut. Brick says D. So we got a D and E. Philip says D. All right, so we got... Oh my gosh, this one's going to be difficult. All right, so we got one S. We got one D. We got an A. So right now, based on that, we're high B right now. We are high B on Almond Joy. Where the hell did I even put Almond Joy? Oh, so we're like right here on Almond Joy. Brad says B, so we're still good here. Philip the Fool says D, so now we're down to low B. Brick says D, so now we're down to high C. X-Men says E, so now we're down to mid C. And Collection Obsession says S. So now we're back to, that goes back up to high B because S is big. And then Jose says C. So I think we're either going low B or high C here. Let's go high C for Almond Joy because we have a few S and we have a few E. So S is right in the middle, or high C is right in the middle of both of those. On my personal list, I'd have Almond Joy A tier all day. Almond Joy is fantastic. So high C for Almond Joy. Milk Duds. Does anybody feel strongly about Milk Duds? If not, I'm going low C tier with Milk Duds. We're going low C tier with Milk Duds. I don't like these, but I'm just putting it in the middle just in case people feel strongly one way or another. Because I'll be honest with you, some of these candies that y'all are feeling strongly about, I am actually surprised, but it's made this a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, okay, so X-Men says dud. So we got a lot of D, so now we're going to move this to D tier. Okay, that's fine with me. Absolutely fine with me. All right. Rick says Milk Duds are my favorite theater candy B for Halloween, but most people are saying D, and we got one C, one B. So we're gonna go like right here. We'll go right here. We'll go like right here for Milk Duds. We got Big Rib in the building saying hello everyone. What is up, Big Rib? Hope you're doing well, man. We are just wrapping up. We got a few more spots here on our Halloween tier list. But thank you for being here, man. The next one we got here is Tootsie Rolls. I already know where X-Men stands on Tootsie Rolls here. I'm thinking this is probably going to end up in B or C tier. I'm thinking C tier is my guess. So I'm going to put it right here for right now. I'm going to put it right behind Heath or Mr. Goodbar. And let's see what everybody thinks. X-Men says E, Philip the Fool says C, Clint Martin says A, and Brad says D. So right here, middle C, it looks like it's safe there because we got one C, one E. All right, so now we got D. So now we're going down to low C. Actually, we got to go high D here. High D here. We got, I mean, the highest grade, we got an A, but we got a ton of Ds. A ton of Ds and a ton of E's. So we're going high D on Tootsie Roll. Wow. So we really are going to have Werther's Original above Tootsie Roll. I can't allow it. I can't allow it. Either Tootsie Roll stays at D and Werther's gets brought down, or Tootsie Roll goes up here above Werther's. So we're either going low C, and I think that this looks a little better to me. We're gonna go low C. Actually, yeah, let's get these down here. All right, 100 grand. 100 grand is pretty good. I'm gonna go like C tier here. Let me know if you change your mind on this, but that's where I'm putting it. And let's see what everybody says. So we got about mid C tier here for 100 grand. Clint Martin says D for 100 grand. X-Men says A or B. Philip says C. 100 grand A. So we got two A's, a C, and a D. So we're going to go like right here then, it looks like. We got another B. We got an E from Brick. B from... All right, it looks like about right here then. Brick says he'd rather have a 0 bar. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we're going to go mid B for 100 grand. All right, we're going to skip a few of these because we got another Werther's Original. We got some Laffy Taffy. We got some Runts. So let's get to some of the big ones. Let's go Skittles here. Let's go Skittles. I know where I want to put this, but I don't want to give it away because I feel like me and a few of you guys in the chat have been way off on candies tonight. So let's see if we can agree on this. Where is everybody wanting Skittles? On the Halloween tier list, where are we putting Skittles, guys? B, 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 A, C. Okay. I love Skittles, but as a Halloween candy, yeah, S or A. There we go. Finally. I was about to say, like, as a Halloween candy, I get it if we don't want to put it in S, but, like, I was shocked to see nobody put A. So we got Malgus with an S. We got Philip the Fool with an S. We got Brick with an A. We got Jeffrey. We got Jeffrey in the building. Jeffrey, thank you for commenting. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. He wants S on Skittles. We got Ghost Rider in the building. Thank you for being here, Ghost Rider. He says Sour Skittles would be S. Sour Skittles are fantastic. Thank y'all both so much. Jeffrey and Ghost Rider, thank y'all so much for being here. We are wrapping up our Halloween candy tier list here. There's been more controversy than I expected. We have had some great debates here. It's been very respectful, which I loved. It's been some nice disagreements. And we're going to have a look at it one more time as a group. We're deciding this as a consensus, a group. We're trying to like figure out a way to agree on all this. Like, you know, some people say S, some people say E. It's been a journey, but thank you guys for being here and voting. So we got a lot of S's, we got a lot of A's, we got a lot of B's, we got one C. I think this has got to go high A because we have the S's. If people want to push this for S, I get it, but we got X-Men says he's not mad at A. We got a few S's, a few A's. I think this goes high A. I think this goes to our highest point of A with Skittles. Actually, a lot of people felt really strongly about Hershey Kiss, so we're going to go there. We're going to go there. So we're going to go right up there with A. Next one we have is Sour Patch Kids. Where are we thinking Sour Patch Kids? I know where I'm putting this. I'm hoping we at least agree on this, you guys. I'm hoping we at least agree on this. Sour Patch Kids. Where are we going with this, everybody? Where are we going with? Birdie Moon says B. Malgus Emperor says A. Clinton says B. So we're looking at high B for Sour Patch Kids. Again, Halloween candy, movie theater candy. I feel like this should be very high, but maybe you're not a big fan of this in the fun size version. Brick Artemis says A. Collection Obsession says D. So we're still at high B here. X-Men says I'm contrarian by nature. I'm saying C. Sour Patch says A. It looks like we're sticking to high B then here. Movie Canon says Sour Patch Kids is D. There's a small part of me that thinks some of you guys are like purposely sabotaging some of these votes, man. Like X-Men is just basically saying, hey, I'm contrarian, so I'm going to say C. So he knows this is an A to S tier candy. Geo with the D tier for Sour Patch Kids is wild. Maybe you just don't like sour candy, Geo. That's fine. I respect everybody's opinion. Collection Obsession with a D. So I don't even know if I could put it high B. It feels weird not having Sour Patch Kids high B, low A. It's wild. It's wild. But I'll listen to the people. So we got to go. I mean, I guess we're going like right here with Sour Patch Kids. For right now. Regular Hershey's chocolate bar, not Hershey's Kiss, just regular good old-fashioned Hershey's. If you want to say this is with almonds, that's fine as well. It can either be regular or with almonds here. Regular or with almonds. X-Men says I don't actually like Sour Patch Kids. I'm just kind of overhearing about them. I mean, I hear you, but I mean, are there like a lot of people like hanging out at like just walking around town and being like, hey, you know what, man, I want to talk about Sour Patch Kids today. Just love to talk about some Sour Patch Kids. X-Men says B for the Hershey's. Brick says B. Brad Cormack says S. Birdie Moon says S. So we got a couple of S's. We got 3 B's. We got an A. Birdie Moon says with almonds, it's an S+. Yomo says Skittles and M&M's not an S is crazy. Yeah, it's not my list. If this was my list, it'd be looking different, Yomo. But this is a group list here. Collection Obsession says Hershey Bar is B. Kevin Collectibles. How's it going, man? Kevin Collectibles, thank you for being here, man. He says B for Hershey's Bar. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying yourself on Casual Friday. Movie Canon says S. I've seen a lot of B, a lot of S, a lot of A. This looks like it's high A as well. I'm going to put it right here. That's what I'm seeing. Milky Way. Where are we going with Milky Way, you guys? Where are we going with Milky Way? We're going to put it low C tier just for right now, just until I start seeing some votes. Milky Way is next. Let's see where the chat decides to go with Milky Way. Milky Way C. X-Men says A or B. Ghost Rider says B, but maybe this was for the last one. Birdie Moon says C or D. C for Philip the Fool. A for Brick. So we got 2 A's, 3 C's, a B, an A, a B. Yeah, I think Milky Way, I've seen enough of the votes. I think Milky Way goes high B. I think Milky Way goes high B. Because I'm seeing the lowest I'm seeing is a C, maybe a D. I'm seeing a lot of high A's. So I mean, I guess we don't put this. Maybe we put this here because I saw like an S on Toblerone. Yeah. So like I said, we're gonna do these last because I really don't want to rank these four. We're not gonna rank the toothbrush, Apple. All right, let's just get to it. Sugar Daddy here. Where are we going with this? Actually, yeah, we can do this. Where are we going with this? I know where I'd put this, but I will let the chat decide like we've been doing tonight. We're going to let the chat decide. X-Men says D. We got a couple of E. All right, we're going E. We're going high E. We're not going to put it above 0 bar, though, just for X-Man. We're going to keep... We might be moving 0 bar up. We got some D's. We got some E's. So we can go Sugar Daddy. Yeah, we'll go Sugar Daddy E here. All right, we got Hershey's Cookies or Cream. Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar. Where are we going with the Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar? I feel like this is a phenomenal candy bar. How it's going to be perceived as a fun size or bite size version is yet to be seen. So we're just going to hover it right here. Philip the Fool says C. I do enjoy this candy bar, but I am okay with it being in B or C. Let's see what you guys have to say. Philip the Fool says C. Birdie Moon says A. Kevin Collectible says C. Brick says B. Brad says C. So it's looking like low B. Ghost Rider with an A. Movie Cannon with a B. Yomo with a B. Cookies and Cream D. C for X-Men. So it's looking like low B for Hershey's Cookies or Cream. We'll put it right here. Put it right there. All right, so we're only going to do, so we're not going to do, we'll do Candy Corn, Reese's Crunch, plain M&Ms. We'll do Jolly Ranchers, because honestly, some of these I don't even, and we could do Laffy Taffy. But for the sake of time, and we might just throw these in at the end, but we're definitely doing these. I feel like Raisinets, man. We're not doing Raisinets either, because Raisinets is like a movie theater candy. I never see Raisinets as like bite-sized, but if y'all want to rank it, we will. But we're going to, from Laffy Taffy up. So we'll start with Laffy Taffy. Where's Laffy Taffy going? Where are we putting Laffy Taffy? Where are we putting the Laffy Taffy, everybody? Let me know in the comments below. We got a lot of candy corn talk already. People are very upset about candy corn even being on the list. Brick says B. X-Men says Raisinets are exclusively movie. 100% agree, X-Men. That's why we're not going to rank it. Okay, Collection Obsession has a D on Laffy Taffy. Kevin Collectibles has a D. Birdie Moon has a C. Yomo has a C. Brad has a C. Movie Cannon says E. X-Men says C. Malga says D. So yeah, we're going low D tier. We're going to go above. We're going to go like right here with Laffy Taffy. All right, Starburst. What are we thinking about Starburst, everybody? Starburst, everybody. We got Starburst. We got a few left. We got Starburst, Jolly Ranchers, plain M&Ms, Crunch Bar, Reese's, and Candy Corn left. But where are we putting Starburst? All right. X-Men says B. Kevin Collectible says B. Okay. We're going to start high B here. Movie Cannon says A for the pink and red only, so that's still an A vote. Ghost Rider with an A. Brick Artemis with a B. Birdie Moon with a B. Philip with an S. Brad with a B. Clinton with a B. Starburst High C. So we're for sure going A with Starburst, it looks like. Because we got a ton of B's, a ton of A's, and an S, and only one C. Another B for Malga, so we're looking low A tier. Is there anybody else that wants to put S tier? We got 25 in the chat. If we get another A or S tier, this can go high A. Doesn't look like it's going to reach S, but we can move this. This is in danger of either going high B or mid A. So let me know if you haven't voted. If you feel strongly about Starburst. Right now, it looks like it's going to go low A or high B. Yomo says S. So we got it's made it into A. We're gonna go right behind gummy bears here. So we will put Starburst in low A. Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers. Where are we going with Jolly Ranchers, you guys? Jose Hernandez says A for Jolly Ranchers. Jose is A for are you talking about Jolly Ranchers, Jose, or are you talking about the Starburst? All right, so Jose with an A, Brick with a B, Philip with an S plus, Birdie Moon with a B. So right now we're looking high B here. Yomo with a B, Ghost Rider with an S, Brad with a B. It's very interesting. So we got some. I think S tier should carry some weight. I really do, you guys. I feel like S tier should be carrying some weight. X-Men says B or C because Jolly Ranchers is such a commitment. Yes, it's a very good like change of pace candy. Collection Obsession says Ranchers A, especially watermelon would be S. Jose says A for Jolly, nostalgic for me. Kevin Collectible says B. Brad Cormack says B. Ghost Rider says S. Clinton says S. So we got, I think we're going A tier here, guys. I actually think we're going above. I think we're going here. We got a few S's here, and the lowest score we got was a B. So we got to go high A tier. I feel like we got to go high A tier here. I feel like right here is a good spot for that. Plain M&Ms. Plain M&Ms. I cannot let this go above regular M&Ms I cannot let this go above peanut M&Ms. I personally would like to, we're going to look over this. There's a few candies that I think I'm already looking at some candies. We definitely are going to need to move up. Looking at some candies, we're going to need to move down. But that's going to be, as a group, we decide. I will only veto if it's like an absolute necessity where I feel like we just cannot come to an agreement. But plain S for Brad Cormack, B for Brick. X-Men says M&Ms are fine there, so X-Men's okay with A tier for plain M&Ms. Jose Hernandez says peanut M&Ms are goated. I agree. I love it. Kevin Collectible says A. Yomo says both M&Ms should be S as well as Skittles. Jose Hernandez says plain is B. So we're gonna put plain M&Ms. I think we got to put plain M&Ms like right here because I'm seeing an S. I'm seeing a few A's. The lowest score I see is a B. So I think we got to go mid A here. I feel like I feel like this is a good spot for it. Is everybody cool with this? All right, we're going crunch. Actually, let's go Reese's Cups. Let's go Reese's Cups next. I feel like this one's not going to have a whole lot of controversy. So what are we thinking about Reese's Cups, everybody? So now it's Reese's Cups. Again, vote in the poll for the double bubble gum. If you have not voted in the poll yet, definitely vote for that. Okay, yeah, I think this is absolute, like, in my opinion, the great, yeah, everybody's saying S. I'm totally in agreement. This is absolutely goated. I mean, I totally agree. I'm loving seeing all the S tiers here. We got Clinton Martin with an S. We got X-Man with an S. Oh, X-Men's got a lot of S's. Okay. Birdie Moon with an S. Kevin Collectibles with an S. Yeah, I agree. The lowest I'm seeing is A. Ghost Rider, best candy ever. Reese's Cups this is the best like holiday candy there is. Like, I love Reese's anytime. But like if we were talking movie theater candy, that's where like Reese's Pieces comes in. I really don't eat like regular Reese's Cups during like a movie at a movie theater. But in terms of like at the holidays, Halloween, even at Christmas time when you get candy and stuff, it's just absolutely S tier. So I agree. Everybody's in agreement that Reese's is at the top of S tier here. Crunch Bar. Where are we going with Crunch Bar? I love this candy bar. I think the regular candy bar tastes way better than the bite size because the bite size is almost too thick of a candy bar. The regular is like a perfect, like, you know, I just think the regular candy bar is better. We got a couple B's here. Yeah, that's where I was thinking. I was thinking Crunch Bar, like right in here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we got some. We'll do a little bit of this here. Yeah, we got some A's. So we got high B. So this is actually going up to high B now. Got some A's. Got a lot of B's. So we're looking at A or B. So is it going to go high, low A, or are we going to stay at high B, you guys? Yeah, I agree, Brad Cormack. I don't know why I keep saying McCormack. I'm so sorry, Brad. Brad Cormack, bite size is too thick. I agree. That's why I kind of have it high B instead of low A. But this could get low A, but I'm seeing mainly B and a few A. So we're going to go high B for Crunch Bar. And last, I know we have a few left, but we're just going to keep these out. These are not, in my opinion, any like, I mean, I know people like these candies probably, but we're just going to stick with candy corn. Last one. Keep in mind how iconic candy corn is. It might be terrible. I absolutely think it's horrible. I would put this in D or E tier for taste. For icon status, it would maybe get up to a C just because it's like such a staple of Halloween. Yeah, Brick. I mean, I don't think it should go. The taste, I just hate the taste so much, Brick, but I don't disagree with this because it is a true staple of Halloween. So I don't think it's S, but I'll listen to what you guys have to say. So we got one S. We got X-Men with an E. So right now we're at C tier. Kevin Collectibles with an E. So now we're D tier. Brad Cormack with a D. So we're staying in D tier. Malgus says S. So we're back up to C tier. Philip says C. So we're staying in C. Candy Corn is a D. So we're going low C. Ghost Rider says E. Collection Obsession says E. We get one B, an E. We're getting a lot of E's, so I think Candy Corn will go at the top of D tier, man. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of E's. A lot of E's, man. I'm seeing a lot of E's. The highest score I see is 2 S's, but I see a ton of E's. 1 C, maybe a B. So we're going either high D or low C. Just for icon status, we'll put Candy Corn low C. All right. All right, let's take a break here. Let's look at each other in the eyes here. 25 in the chat. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're 2 hours and 42 minutes in. We haven't talked about anything other than Halloween candy, and that's the way I like it. I knew that this could happen. I knew that as soon as we start talking Halloween candy, that was going to be the majority of the stream, but I love it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the how interactive everybody's being, how respectful people are being, even though there's been some disagreements. I love it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through this list quickly, and I mean quickly. And I know there's a few that we might want to change, so we're just going to look at this. So first thing we're going to do is look at this poll. 25 votes an hour in. We have 32. Okay, so we have 32%, 31% at A, 20% at B, 15% at D, and 31% at C. So 31 plus 15, that's 46, C and D. So you're looking at like, you know, C tier there for 51%, and then A and B. So I think this stays in C tier because again, we got it's pretty much split right down the middle. It's pretty much split right down the middle. So we're going to put Double Bubble. We're going to put Double Bubble low C tier because it was split. It's literally split. We got a lot of D and C and E because I didn't even put E on there. There were probably going to be some E votes. So I feel like low C is where it needs to be. Okay. We've agreed that Reese's is S tier. This isn't going anywhere. Snickers S tier. Kit Kat S tier. Twix S tier. I know there's some controversy on some A tier candies wanting to be an S. We only have 4 S tier candies. I want to get 5 in there. So out of all the A tier candies, let me know in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat right. And just for X-Men, we're gonna move 0 up. X-Men has fought hard. We're gonna go right here. We're going up to D tier for 0. Zero has now moved up to D tier because X-Men has really been adamant. I'm going to let X-Men's been active in the chat. He deserves this. Zero bar is now in D tier. Okay. What is the candy that we want to put up in S tier? We can pick one candy from A tier to put up there. My personal vote is probably peanut M&Ms. Clinton says can't see S tier on the graphic. Okay, let's can everybody see this? All right, so we got peanut M&Ms. Yomo says Skittles and peanut M&Ms S. Ghost Rider says gummy bears. Brick wants Skittles up there to S tier. Collection Obsession says peanut M&Ms. So it's looking like peanut M&Ms. Real quickly though, Brad Cormick says, "Hey Justin, I gotta hit the rack. Great stream tonight." Brad, I appreciate you, man. Sorry we didn't talk a ton about figures. The candy stream though, it was a special Halloween episode, so that's all good. Have plenty of time to talk about the figures, man. So definitely appreciate you participating in this, man. I really do. Thank you so much, man. And I hope you have a good night's sleep. Birdie Moon says peanut M&Ms. Clinton Martin wants Hershey's. All right, so we got some Skittles. We got more peanut M&Ms than Skittles. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move peanut M&Ms up to S. The only way Skittles, since we have so many Skittles, the only way Skittles gets up here is if we vote that we're gonna have 6 in S, or 1. I really wanted to keep S tier to 5 because I want to make it feel like special. I wanted there to be some hard decisions. If we move Skittles up, what would leave? Reese's is number 1. Reese's is number 1. I don't even know if Snickers should be number 2. Snickers could be lower than this, but I didn't see a lot of like people really hyped on Kit Kat or Twix. Birdie Moon doesn't think that Twix, so we don't think Twix. So do we as a group want to put Skittles above Twix? Either we add Skittles to S or we move Twix out. So I am willing to put a 6th S tier in there, but it can only be 1 more. So we're wanting Skittles. We have a lot of people saying get Twix out of here, so we're going to move Twix down. And then I guess we're moving Skittles up. And I felt like a lot of people wanted peanut M&Ms. My gosh. Yeah, see, I think Twix is S as well. I think the best thing to do is do this, you guys. I think this is the best thing to do. X-Man, look, man, I truly, listen, man, I truly appreciate the energy here. There is no way in hell Zero is getting up in the A tier, bro. Absolutely no way. There has never been a time in history where somebody opened up their trick-or-treat bag, pulled out a Zero bar, and started celebrating. All right, so we're sticking with Twix with S. We're going to stick S with Twix. So this is our 6. Reese's, Snickers, Kit Kat, peanut M&Ms. You know, let's move peanut M&Ms. I'm seeing more people talk about peanut M&Ms than that. I'm seeing more people loving Skittles. So we're going to go here. Is this good for our 6? Just you don't even have to, unless you have an issue with this. This is going to we leave S. We're not going to mess with C through D tier. We're just fixing S through D. Yomo says, my faith in humanity has now been restored. Yomo, I wasn't going to allow one of those. We're going to get up in S tier. So that's why I'm glad that we all decided as a group. Brick wants Butterfinger to A. Do we as a group want Butterfinger to A? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's add 1 more to A. Out of all the candies in B, we can add 1 candy to A. So we can move 1 up. Let me know in the comments below. Out of all the candies in B tier, which one do we want to move up to A? We got MB Dyson in the building, everybody. MB Dyson in the building saying Nestle Crunch needs to move up a tier. Yeah, we're doing this as a unit, group. So, you know, this is not my list, MB Dyson. This is the chats. Like, we're all like kind of finding a common ground here to try to make them the best. X-Men says 0 in B or candy corn in E. Final offer. I'd rather move. Dang, I don't know why I'm even entertaining this, man. I mean, Zero has. I'm gonna try a Zero bar just for you, man. If I think it's great, we'll next year we'll do this again. X-Men wants Butterfinger on A. Movie Cannon says no on the Butterfinger. Philip wants Crunch Butter. Yeah, so we're all right, I'm seeing a lot of Butterfinger on A. So unless the only other vote I'm seeing is Crunch Bar, but I'm seeing way more Butterfinger. So we're gonna go Butterfinger low A tier to finish out our A tier here. Truly, let's just stick with B tier here. Is there any B tier candy that you feel should be lower or higher? If everybody feels really strongly about a certain candy in B tier or even a little bit of C tier, we can move it up. But this is the last call. Make your case right now on what you think out of B tier should either move up or down. Brick really wants Gushers to go down. Yomo thinks Milky Way and Butterfinger should both be A. I'm okay. I am okay with moving Milky Way up to A. I feel like Milky Way is an iconic enough trick or treat candy to move up. Brick says Gushers lower. Brick does not want these damn Gushers in here, man. X-Men says, how you figure LOL, dude, I'm over here dying laughing at your responses to the candy corn zero debacle. Dude, it's great debate, man. I mean, dude, this brings us together, man. At the end of this, dude, we're all going to look at each other in the eye. We're going to shake hands and we're going to say, you know what? We did the best we could do. This is like when they got together to write the Declaration of Independence, man. I mean, we're all coming together. We're trying to make the essential Halloween tier list here as a group. And I appreciate it. Wait a minute. Brick is now saying that Gushers is not candy. Brick, Gushers is candy, bro. What? Movie Cannon wants Crunch higher. MB Dyson wants Twizzlers to B. I could do that if we move something from B to A. Collection Obsession wants the Apple Pops to A. Movie Cannon, Airheads are C. Movie Cannon says Gushers are good where it is. Brick says Milky Way is fine. All right. All right. We're going to move Milky Way to A. I'm going to put it just above Butterfinger and Starburst. We're going to put Milky Way here. I've seen a lot of people coming around to Milky Way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can have 10 in A. And I'm seeing Crunch Bar a lot. So we're going to go Crunch Bar bottom of A. Because I'm seeing a lot of people with Crunch Bar. Brick, the only thing we have left to do, you guys. We can move. Now that we have room, does anybody else want Twizzlers in B tier? Does anybody else want Twizzlers in B tier? I've heard a request for Twizzlers in B tier. I've heard a request for Zero Bar in A tier, but I think we've agreed that Zero Bar cannot go that high. I'm willing to put Twizzlers in B tier, even though I'm not a fan of Twizzlers, and I'm willing to move Gushers down, I guess. This will be our last call. Everything else stays. This will be our last call. Movie Cannon says no to Twizzlers. So the best I could do is have Twizzlers at the top of C for MB Dyson. MB Dyson, I couldn't help you with Twizzlers, but we got Crunch to A. We got Crunch to A, man. I'm listening to you. Trying my best. Okay, nobody wants Twizzlers. Birdie Moon says S tier needs more chocolate. It is chocolate heavy, but I do feel like Halloween features chocolate more than gummy candy. Collection Obsession says, if there were only zero in candy corn and I was stranded and starving, then I'd eat zero before candy corn. Agreed, but can we agree that candy corn belongs in C because of the iconic nature of it is a staple to Halloween? Can we agree there? Brick says, I want everyone to look at the Gushers bag. Brick just sent me a picture. Hold on. It says fruit flavored snacks. I still think it's a candy, but I'm willing to move it down because there has been a development. There has been a development. It does say fruit flavored snacks, but again, now we're going to be looking at every bag. I am okay moving Gushers down, but only if I get a consensus vote. So this is the last vote of the night. Is Gushers staying in B or is it going down to C? So put Gushers B or Gushers C in the chat, and whatever has the most, we got 22 in the chat, whatever has the most, we will keep. So right now it's B. I'm going to be honest with you. Brick going this hardcore on this Gushers thing makes me think that one Halloween night, Brick was going to get some Gushers and somebody threw some Gushers at him, and ever since then he's hated Gushers. This is such a weird like journey that Brick, he's got a vendetta against Gushers, and I don't know why. Philip says Gushers at B. I agree, MB Dyson. People are saying in the chat, I totally agree with this. I want to move this down, and like that's why it's at B, is because of that reason. Like I have never, like, I'm willing to move this even like here because I've never gotten like, I've never gotten that either. Some people in the chat say they've gotten it. It's a delicious candy. Gushers C, 0B. Yomo says to stay in B. Collection Obsession says Gushers is a fruit flavored candy. I think it's candy too. A snack to me is like chips. Gushers C says Kevin Collectibles. Brick is just Brick. I've never, Brick is like, to like seen, like I'm, I've never met him personally, but just my chats with Brick, seems like one of the most level-headed people out there. And this dude is absolutely losing his mind. He's absolutely losing his mind right now because he is convinced that Gushers are not candy. And so I never thought I'd see this. This is wild. Jeffrey wants Gushers and S, Brick. I don't think I can move it. I'm getting too many. Brick says, hold on, sir. Fruit snacks candy to you. Listen, man. I'm just telling you, the chat has spoken. The chat has spoken. If you get fruit snacks in your candy bowl, it becomes candy. If you get it in your candy bowl, it is now taken on the role of a candy. Okay? It's close enough to the candy family. I'm not even wanting to defend it this much, Brick. I really don't even want to defend it like this. Gushers and fruit roll-ups are on the same level. I agree. Look, Gushers, listen, I didn't even make this tier list. This is just a random tier list. I had no idea that this would, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just as much sugar. Yeah, I mean, fruit snacks. I mean, look, it's in the candy family, man. So we're going to go low B tier for Gushers, Brick. We got to keep it at low B tier. The chat has spoken. So here's our final list of the night. Yeah, this is a great comment. They're just called a snack so parents won't feel guilty giving them to their kids, but it's candy 100%. This is a great comment here. Absolutely great. Great job, Philip the Fool. Brick, I hear you. You know I respect you, Brick, but I gotta keep it at I gotta keep it here. I gotta keep it at B. Gushers Collector Joey came in. He wanted it S tier, bro. So I'm compromising here at B. All right, so here we go. Here's our final Halloween candy tier list, everybody, in all of its glory. I think we did it. Again, I didn't rank them. Like, again, on S and A, I tried my best, like, kind of ranking them. But honestly, like, Sour Patch and like, I tried to kind of put them where they should be. But honestly, like, the tier is really where it's at. So don't look at it and be like, oh, I can't believe Lemon Heads is below York. It's just really belongs in the tier. The only ones I really ranked like that were probably the S tier. I've had to stop reading these comments from Brick. This dude is absolutely, I don't know what's happening right now. It's I'm sorry, Brick. I really am. Yeah, this is kind of what it's like. Brick's villain story has now begun. I mean, this is it is what it is, man. I'm listening to the chat, Brick. What's crazy is that Brick, like the act of me doing this, Yomo, the act of me doing this would make Brick happy. Like if I just did that, like all of a sudden he's okay with it. But a B tier candy, he's not okay with. C tier candy, he'd be okay with. All right, so there's our list. There's our list right there. We want to take one last look at it. I think we did a hell of a job. There's a few. I think we absolutely crushed S tier. I think we absolutely crushed S tier. I think this is a perfect. I really think we did a great job here, you guys. I really do. I think we did a hell of a job here. I think we did a hell of a job here on A tier. You know, you could kind of move some of these around for sure, but I do think I am proud of how we came to an agreement here on S tier, and put Gushers to a vote. That's fair. We'll do one last poll for the night. We'll do one last poll for the night, just for fun. We're gonna run this for 5 minutes. Is Gushers a candy? There it is. Philip the Fool says list is looking nice. Great job, everyone. Yes, great job, everyone on this list. Philip the Fool says, how you figure? Great job, bro. No, thank you, Philip. Great job to you as well, man. Great job to you as well. Vote in the chat. We got 7 votes, 86 to 14%. 8 votes, 75 to 25% now. We got 22 in the chat. Please, if you're in the chat, vote on this. We have to figure it out. We have to figure it out. We're at 67% and 33%. 12 votes in. We got 18 in the chat. If we can get a few more votes, let's get to 15 votes. When we get to 15 votes, just so you know, I'm okay with moving Candy Corn to D tier. I just don't think it's important enough to mess with it. Be here all night. But I'm agreeing with the X-Men. I think candy corn is dreadful, but when I see candy corn bags in stores, that means that Halloween season is upon us. It's kind of like, 21 in the chat, 15 votes. We got 60 to 40%. This is coming down to the wire. 15 votes, 21 in the chat. If the other 6 people in the chat, other 5 people in the chat, vote on this so we can come to an agreement as gentlemen and we could shake each other's hands and we could say, you know what, even though we didn't agree, I see where you're coming from, and I accept the results of the fact that Gushers is in B and not C, or vice versa. So 59% to 41%. If we get to 20 votes, that'll do it. And I think that if we get one more vote to yes, then it is One more vote. If we get one more vote, it'll end the poll. Valkyrie wants Gushers and B. What about a whatchamacallit? Yes, again, I just picked a random one, X-Man. So I have a, whatchamacallit is fantastic. All right, we're going to end the poll here because we're at 17 votes. We're at 51 to 41%. I don't think that I'll try to get one more vote in here, and then that'll be that. Brick said Gushers is B snack, not a candy. I mean, Brick, listen, bro. It's on this list. Like, if we want to take it completely, like, it's either staying in B or it's coming completely off the list. But if you take that off, now we got to take off fruit roll up and the whole deal. People do hand out fruit snacks, even if that's what you want to call it, on Halloween. Like, it's not the weirdest thing that people would buy a bunch of Gushers and throw them in people's Halloween bags. Phil the Fool says Baby Ruth should have been on the list. I think Baby Ruth was on the list. I thought it was anyway, but maybe it wasn't. I could have sworn we voted on Baby Ruth. 56% to 44%. If we get to, I mean, that's, I don't even think 2 more votes would do it. Do we have Baby Ruth on here? I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. Stand corrected. I could have sworn we voted on, we ranked Baby Ruth. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Gio. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah. I'll agree with this. Listen, I'm agreeing with this. I'm not trying to say that it's a candy. I'm just saying that it is passed out on Halloween. Like, I've seen these candy, like these fruit snacks or whatever you want to call it, passed out. But again, guys, I don't give a shit about it, to be honest with you. I promise you that. Like, I don't, this is why it's in B tier. Like, cause it's kind of like, hey, if you get it, they're good. You're happy with it, but it's either it stays in B tier, it looks like, based on the vote, or it just comes off the list completely. So I'm okay with taking fruit roll-ups and Gushers off the list completely. I mean, I thought, we sat there, we did the thing, guys. We did it. We created a great list. So I'm not going to let some Gushers and some fruit roll-ups being on the list again. Look how simple this is. Look at this, Brick. Doesn't really change the list too much, because guess what? We just won't even, like, so we could do it both ways. People can have it this way where these go in B, and this could be one way we do it, and then this could be the other way. But it doesn't affect the overall list. It doesn't affect what we've done here today. And what we've done here today is we have come up with the best version. We've come up with the best version of true candy that we possibly could have. I mean, this is great. We've had a few disagreements here, but we did the best we could. And that's all we can ask for. $20 still in the chat. 20 still in the chat. Man, what a night. We haven't even talked about figures at all. It's 12:18 at night. We've been streaming for 3 hours. I think that's going to do it, guys, right? I mean, I think that's going to do it tonight. I feel like that went way longer than I anticipated, but I think it was good for all of us. I think it was good for all of us to look each other in the eye, shake each other's hands, and say, you know what? We did it. We made a Halloween tier list like this, a Halloween candy tier list. And look, whether you want to say we might have had this or this here, I really believe we knocked it out of the park with S tier, and I really think we did A tier pretty well as well. Now you could argue maybe B tier, you could lower it or higher, make one higher or whatever, but I really think we did a great job here, man. I really, really do. Yomo says he wants 3 more hours. I mean, we got 24 in the chat still. We still got some figures to talk about. I would need to we would need to take a 5-minute intermission so I could get me a drink, use the restroom real quick, and then we'd be right back. But if you guys are wanting to go a little longer, I can go a little longer. I really can. Totally up to y'all. Malga says, all right, figure talking time. We could talk figures for a little bit. I can probably make this a 4-hour stream. We can go 50 more minutes. I'd be okay with that. Let's take 5. Let's take 5. Let's decide here in a minute. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more poll. 60 to 40. That was a lot closer, Brick, than I anticipated. So that's that's pretty cool. All right. Should we stream for another hour? Starting the poll here. While I take a break, I'm going to put it on some music for you guys. And I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to go fill up the Halloween cup, and we will come back and talk a little bit about figures, or maybe we'll just talk and hang out. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Should we stream for another hour? Vote. We got 67 to 33%. We got 3 votes in, 23 in the chat. Let me know. And I'll be right back. But until then, actually, I think I gotta be right back. I'll be able to use this for the first time ever, guys. Nope. I had like a be right back screen I made, I thought. But anyway, all right, here we go. I'll be right back. All right. 18 still in there. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm shocked there's this many people still left. I thought everybody was going to bail on me. I appreciate y'all waiting on me to get a little bit more orange soda here. All right, we got 10 votes. We're going to end the poll there because we got 90% saying yes, 10% said no. I want to know who the hell said no. Who did it? I bet it X-Men. I bet it was you because that then it put 0 bar in S tier. All right, man, what a night. You know, I was thinking about this when I was eating my Reese's Take 5 candy bar, not sponsored. You know, we came in here, just, you know, a group of people came together and we decided, let's make a Halloween candy tier list together as a community. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. We battled, we debated, we tried our best to get our candies where we thought they should be. But at the end of it, everybody said, you know what? We did the best damn job we could have. And I'm proud of us, man. I'm really proud of us. So I want everybody, we got 20 in the chat. We ain't slowing down. We got 3 hours, 17 minutes in the chat. I want everybody to do something with me. It's 12:27 at night. We got to get the energy up. We got to get the energy up, guys. So what I want everybody to do, we still got Birdie Moon in the house. We still got Clinton Martin. He said, sure, why not? Clinton Martin might have said no on the poll. Might have. Yomo is here. Movie Cannon is here. Birdie Moon is here. So what we're going to do next, we're going to take a moment to let everybody get back in. I heard some people saying they were going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to allow people to get back in. We're just relaxing the rest of the night, guys. We're just relaxing the rest of the night. We'll talk about some figures. We'll just hang out. We'll enjoy each other's company. No pressure to pick where a candy should go. And we'll just enjoy this Halloween hangover together. And Collection Obsession is back saying, what up? Thank you guys so much for being here. 19 still in the chat. 12:28 on a Friday night, baby. I want to just talk to you guys directly, though. This right here, though, guys, let me tell you something. Reese's Take 5 is so good. SG Collectibles wants to talk Kaustic Plastik. I'm with you on this. We can do this. Valkyrie Magnus is here. Valkyrie Magnus is here. Valkyrie, thank you for being here, man. Really do appreciate it. Let me pull up a few of these I'm gonna pull up a few of these pictures here. All right, we got the pictures pulled up for some Costic Plastic. We're going to talk a little bit about the Costic Plastic horror figures that came out. We'll talk a little bit about that. But honestly, guys, like whatever the hell we want to talk about, we'll talk about. 18 still in the chat. We're 3 hours and 20 minutes in, gentlemen. We're 3 hours and 20 minutes in, everybody. Hope everybody is having a great Friday night. So let's pull up. I got you, Collection Obsession. I got you. All right, so this is the Infinite Statue site here. This is the Lon Chaney as London After Midnight 6-scale action figure exclusive version here. We'll talk about this for a little bit. This is actually up for pre-order right now. If you'd like to pre-order this, I believe it's up on. I think this is up on Sideshow as well, but maybe it's not. If it's up on Sideshow, we'll look there. I also wanted to show this. I had a few people asking me in my latest video, the Frankenstein video I just posted. I had a few people asking me like where to pre-order Kaustic Plastik, and I'm pretty sure you can do it on Sideshow. I know you can do it on Sideshow. I just want to make sure that it's up on here. Let's see. I know it's also on like Big Bad Toy Store as well. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's check in with the chat. Clinton Martin said this ain't cheap. It's not, but we'll talk about we'll talk about this a little bit. SG Collectible says, has anyone ordered straight from their website? I haven't. I believe I've heard people that have, and I think they had no issue. But again, that's definitely do your research on that. Darren says, wow, prices. Yes, it is pricey, but this is a true deluxe. So, like, we're going to look. I mean, you do get a lot for this and the materials they use. Rooted hair. So, again, you got to look at it. It's kind of like an artisan figure in a way. So, Yomo says, I'm not familiar with this character, but it looks good. So, this character, Yomo, this is Lon Chaney, who, did a ton of horror stuff back in the day. This movie is like a lost silent film. Like, they only have, like, they lost it. They don't have the original version, or at least it's not like available. And they only have like promotional images and like scenes, or like not even scenes, but just like stills from it and stuff. And so it's kind of got that essence to it as well of like, there's no way to watch the movie, so it's one of those characters that it was going to be a part of that whole universe and stuff. And I guess they lost the film or something like that. So it was going to be like a horror silent film back in the day with Lon Chaney as this character. And to me, like, I mean, I'm into horror stuff. So like, to me, this is like, it looks amazing. And you can kind of see the stuff it comes with. I mean, it kind of gives you the height here. Got these different hands. Got this lantern that can light up. Got this awesome, like, got this awesome clock right here. Again, man, you just look at the sculpt work here, the different what I really like what they do is they almost give you like diorama scene bases. Like these are like scenes and stuff that you can kind of create with that. Again, this deluxe version, you can get like an exclusive version on the site that we'll look at. And it's only available through the site. But man, that sculpt just looks so good, man. It's creepy as hell. And I mean, that's just so creepy, dude. That's what I use for the thumbnail. Again, rooted hair for this. You get this with the deluxe version. Really cool display here. And I think this got some like weight to it. I know the people that have gotten like the Bela Lugosi or whatever, they say like the coffin on that's like got some weight to it. And yeah. I love the bases they use. They're just simple circular bases, magnetic bases here, but they got like the logo right there and the name of the movie. But again, man, just the sculpt works really good. They're just doing really good work right now, in my opinion. I think that they're like doing a lot of stuff that nobody else is doing, like a lot of cool IPs. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not looking forward to this as much as I am, but you got separate rolling eyeballs. I mean, that just looks so good, man. Looks creepy as hell. I'm not looking forward to this as much as, the Universal Monster stuff. Frankenstein, Mummy, hopefully a Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein. Because, yeah, I'm not super familiar with this character either. I only know, like, the story about it. Like, I know the, like, again, movie got lost, like, kind of a lost, silent horror film from back in the day with Lon Chaney. But, yeah, you get this cape that kind of goes here. You got the actual spider web decoration that you can put on the clock here. This lights up. you know, again, you got the separate rolling eyeballs, the rooted hair. The materials are usually pretty good with the Kaustic Plastik stuff. Again, you can kind of see what you get with this. One lifelike hand painted head sculpt with movable eyes and real hairs. So I'm assuming that's rooted. One fully articulated body, approximately 12 inches. 8 interchangeable hands, no wrist pegs visible. One top hat, one black outfit, one black coat, one white shirt, one white bow tie, one black cape, one lantern with working light, one pendulum clock, one bag of spiderweb material, and one magnetic stand. So again, I am interested to see what the material is made out of. Again, this one's for $450. Expected to ship October to December 2025, so about this time next year. Geo says, I wouldn't mind the clock, but not familiar with this character. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this character, like, you know, you're only going based on like that, like I was saying, like the kind of the promotional images from it. And then you get a standard version without the clock for $360. But for me, I think it's worth it to probably get this because I just think it like really adds to that scene. You kind of use him like peeking out of it a little bit here. And then the exclusive version. Let's see what the exclusive version comes with here. I'm looking on the site. So yeah, on the site you get a standard, a deluxe, or an exclusive. Okay, so you get a stairs diorama and a Batwings cape as the exclusive. So let me look at the stairs diorama here and see, and then I'll pull that up for you guys to check out. This is directly on the Infinite Statue site. Wait, is that? Hold on. Let me double check this real quick. Okay, so interestingly enough, if you go to this and you click on the images here, what you get with the exclusive is you get this stair diorama base. So you get this stair here, and then you get this floating cape. But it looked like what's weird is like on the sideshow one, it shows that you get that cape with the deluxe version as well. So the exclusive version comes with that stair. Let's see. Let's just read it. Stairs diorama, exclusive version only, and Batwings cape. So let's see what the Batwings cape looks like. Did I miss it? And I'm assuming it's that cape, but it looks like you get that with the deluxe version on Sideshow too. So that's kind of odd. Oh, this right here. Sorry. Okay. So here's the Batwings cape right here. So yeah. So you get the floating cape with either version, but the Batwings cape you get with the exclusive version. So again, the exclusive version is a little bit more expensive, but you do get this stand for it to sit on, which is, I believe this is magnetic as well, but maybe it's not magnetic. Never mind. This is magnetic, but this, I guess, is just a regular stand. So, you know, mileage is going to vary on if you're into that or not, but I think it looks great. I really think it looks great. I'm interested in this. I'm probably going to pick it up, but I'm not like going to guarantee that just because I'm waiting to see what all they're giving us with Universal Monsters first. But I'm for sure getting that Frankenstein. That if you haven't checked out that video, I have that on my channel right now for you to check out. We're talking about the Universal Monsters Frankenstein. But they're just doing some really cool stuff. They had like a video, I guess, where they showed off like some of the footage of the Frankenstein and all that stuff. But I'm just excited, man. I would love to get a Mummy. I would love to get a Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, Creature, Black Lagoon, like all of it, man. So I'm pretty much all in on that line. This looks really good. I want this just because it looks so really. It just looks great. It's Lon Chaney. It's like horror, like just icon stuff, like, you know, just where it all began. And so you know, I'm really interested in that. But let's see if we can find some other images here of it. So we got, let's see. Yeah, so I just want to look at this Frankenstein one more time and kind of if I can share this. Yeah, so this was shared on like Reddit, and so here is kind of the Frankenstein with the stone diorama base, the door diorama base, and this chair here as well. And I just love the logo right here. If you can see that, hopefully you guys can see that. You got some of the other figures here. This is like the Hammer horror stuff. This is the insanely good like Phantom of the Opera figure they got coming with the piano display. Looks amazing. You got the Chuck Norris missing in action, and then you got this as well. But yeah, dude, I mean, this figure just looks insane. And if they do this kind of treatment with all the Universal monsters, it's just gonna look so good side by side. SG Collectibles says, I like the Phantom of the Opera too, but for sure we'll pre-order Frankenstein, Chuck Norris, and Bloodsport. Yeah, Bloodsport's 100%. Like, that's Bloodsport, Frankenstein, 100%. Pretty much any Universal monsters, I can also say probably 100%. London After Midnight, I'm like 70% on. And then Phantom of the Opera, man, it's expensive with this piano, but I think the piano is absolutely essential. And I really want to pick up this 2-pack. I mean, I missed out on this, but this 2-pack of the Hammer horror stuff with Christopher Lee is Peter Cushing is just insane as well. But yeah, dude, that missing in action Chuck Norris figure is looking really good. It's looking really good. I think that's gonna be a good piece. Is anybody else excited for this stuff? Is anybody else excited gonna be picking up any of these type of figures? Let me know in the chat below. But yeah, I want to just go over that. I mean, we've kind of went over the Darth Sidious. I have a video up on the T1000 if you wanted to check that out. But yeah, movie cannons wanting Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be sick. I can't wait to. It just looks so good, man. It just looks so good. Let me check this real quick. X-Men Supreme just sent me a he's posting pictures of Zero bars, so he wasn't lying. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Clinton says, I can't afford these, but they look nice. Curious to see the Maestro line. Yeah, Maestro line is going to be insane expensive, man. It's going to be good, though. They got the Crow. They got, Labyrinth. I mean, Conan. It's going to be incredible. X-Men says, I'm back with all my Zero bars. I respect that, X-Men. You weren't lying, man. I knew you weren't, but the fact that you had that many on hand is incredible. Yeah, we're just looking at some of these. Yeah, Clinton Martin says that Candy Chat hit a nerve. Yeah, man, but that's the beauty about it. We all had some different opinions. And I think we made a great list. I really do. I think we made a great list. Collection Obsession says, I already got Bela Lugosi and I'm getting the Phantom. Can't wait for the rest. Yeah, same, dude. I just think these are just offering something that isn't really out there, like that nobody else is offering, and I really like it. I love horror, so this is like a right up my alley. But I just think it looks great, man. It just all their pieces are looking great. Clint Martin says, I really want to see Labyrinth, the Goblin King. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with Labyrinth. Kevin Collectible says Zero is a good candy bar. I'm going to try it. I told X-Men I would try it, so I'm going to pick one up and I'm going to try it. And if I still don't see it passed out a whole lot on Halloween personally, but maybe you guys get it a lot on Halloween or used to when y'all were trick-or-treating and stuff. X-Men says, I'm scared to see the Labyrinth stuff because I already want it. Yeah, I mean, that's how I'm feeling about all that stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Crow looks like. And so, yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right. So we're 3.5 hours in. The only thing we haven't talked about that we can talk about this week, we can't talk about Chopper. like I said, I already have a lot of videos out on the horror stuff. I already have we just talked about London After Midnight. So if you want to talk about Chopper, we can. If not, we're going to close it down here. I know I said we go to 4. I'm wanting to get this to 4 hours because I said we go to 4, and I want to keep my end of the bargain on that. So we got a little over 20 minutes, about 25 minutes left. So if y'all want to talk about Chopper, we can. If y'all just want to chop it up in the chat, we could do that as well. Like I said, guys, 17 still in the chat, man. I appreciate it, dude. I mean, that's awesome if you think about it. I mean, if you just think about it for a second. Got 19 in the chat still, going on 4 hours here. And we're just hanging out, having a good time, talking. We haven't even really talked about figures a whole lot, and we're still having a good time. Really means a lot to me. Really appreciate it. X-Men says Chopper is dope. I'm down. Yeah, we'll talk about it real quick because I haven't talked about Chopper yet, and I kind of want to talk about him a little bit. So we won't go through every image, but we will look at some of the blogger photos that were just announced. Where are you at, Chopper? All right, let's take a look. We'll just go to Reddit. Was having a tough time pulling it up on Facebook. Clint Martin says, "Did you get anything new this week?" I have Thrawn. There's Thrawn. I mean, it's not this week, but I had Anakin. I have Lost Boys David that I have not opened yet. So I have that. That's new this week. So I have that. And then I just got my invoice for Kenobi Obi-Wan. So that's what I got coming. Prosty Shinobi says, awesome stream, and that he's still here. Really appreciate it, Prosty. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We still got 21 in the chat, baby. Clint Martin says, I feel like the droids are overpriced in my opinion. They are. Chopper looks great. Chopper's like again, obviously R2 and C-3PO and stuff. But Chopper looks awesome, man. I mean, I'm getting Hera, so like I kind of want a Chopper to go with it. X-Men Supreme says he's putting numbers on the board. That's where Chopper is. Yeah, I know you're big on this, X-Man. Clinton says anyone getting Chopper without getting Hera. So I'm getting Hera, but I feel like I need Chopper to go with Hera, but I'm for sure getting Hera. But yeah, this just looks really good. I mean, it's a droid. You kind of know what you're going to get. I think it's like at $235 retail. Yeah, Collection says, I like Chopper, but it's kind of pricey for no diecast. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's $235. It's one that, but I do think it's a really cool droid. Again, and I don't know yet. I'll be honest with you guys. I really don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I don't know if I'm picking this one up yet or not. Malgus Frimper says, Underground has a deluxe Kenobi Vader if anybody is wanting a new one. There you go. That's what I got coming. It's probably going to come in like this time next week, I would imagine. But I'm looking forward to pairing that with my Kenobi Vader. So I'm excited to finally get a Obi-Wan Kenobi in the collection. X-Men says, yeah, he's pricey, but I got to have him and Hera. I do think him and Hera are going to look insane good together. I think it's going to look great. But yeah, I mean, Chopper, you know what you're going to get. I mean, again, I'm not trying to make light of it, but I mean, it's, you really can't talk about a head sculpt here. You really talk about the paint work, just the different articulation of the different droid parts. Collection Obsession says Chopper may be the first droid I pass on. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Collection says you collect pretty much all the droids, I would imagine. But yeah, man, I mean, he looks good. Like I said, the paint job's good. I mean, it looks just like the prototype, so you can't be too upset about it. This blogger photo looks really good. I really like this. They did a great job here. Yeah, man. I mean, again, it's just a good, solid release. Like I said this earlier about the Darth Sidious. Like, these are just good, solid releases. These are like base hits, These are like base hits. These are like good, like, just nice little base hit. Not a home run, but just a good base hit. Get you on base. Nice, layup if you want to use a basketball analogy. It's a nice, I'm going to go too deep with sports analogies, but I'm just saying it's a good one. you know, and price is definitely a conversation you can have. But if this is one you've been wanting for your Rebels display, Clinton Martin says, I know everything is going up in price, but I feel droids like this shouldn't be more than like 175. The old R2S sound, new one's got less of decades. Yeah, I would love to see this at 175. I do think these are overpriced. But just in terms of how it looks and the importance of Chopper, if you're going to get, and there's the iconic R2, but just the importance of Chopper, if you really like, you know, Ghost Crew, if you really like, you know, Hera, if you really like Rebels or whatever, if you want that in your display, it's definitely one to pick up. Collection says if Chopper goes on any sale, I'll probably pick one up. I feel like you're gonna be able to get Chopper down the line for a good deal. I mean, I really do. I think he's one you'll be able to get for cheaper than what's at retail. But this looks really good too. Like I said, here's all of them together. I mean, droids are cool, man. If you're like a droid collector, I always think that's cool if people have like a lot of droids. So I think that's really cool that you have that in a collection obsession. So yeah, you know, Chopper's good. Like X-Men said, man, put numbers on the board. You know, he's going to look great with Hera. He really is going to look great with Hera. So, but yeah, is anybody else picking this one up? Is anybody else picking up this Chopper other than X-Man? I know some people are going to pass on this. Clinton says, I wish they would sell a 3-pack of just pit droids. That'd be really cool, Clinton. That really would be cool, man. I think they should do more stuff like that. X-Men Supreme says, I'm concerned that Chopper will be hella cheap later, and I'm paying full sideshow price now, but he's just that good. Don't worry about that, X-Men, because I paid full price for, like, you know, I paid full price for like the Anne Hathaway Catwoman and all this, and that's already like going for a lot cheaper. So, but I'm happy that I got her when I did, and like I love having her in the Dark Knight display. So you've been excited about this one, man. So just enjoy it, dude. It's hard to time the market with that stuff. You just never know, man. You might have to wait like 2 years to get it at a good deal. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I would be concerned too. You want your stuff to hold value for sure. But I know you're pumped about this one, man. It is going to look great with Hera for sure. Yeah, but I would like to see these droids come in a little bit cheaper. But like I said, man, it's just days of like having figures that are below 300. You know, I mean, it's just wild. The prices just keep rising, and I haven't even been doing, you know, collecting 1/6 scale too long, so I really can't even speak like super intelligently on this. But just since I've been collecting, it's like the prices have slowly kind of risen up a little bit. So, you know, it's like, you know, deluxe is the new standard now. Artisan, Maestro, all this stuff is the new deluxe. So it's just kind of interesting to see where it's headed. But yeah, having a droid below 200 would be nice. Collection says there's so much stuff on Sideshow that's on sale right now. I paid full price for it. So yeah, it's crazy, man. They're giving away that Dark Trooper if you buy certain stuff right now. So they already got that Black Friday ad running. And so Magus Ripper says passing on Chopper. Clinton Martin says, I think Chopper would hold the price once all the Rebels cast is released, if they release Zeb and Ezra and Kanan. Yeah, Kanan. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that, you know, it's, again, you just really never know. I mean, you never know what stuff's going to really, you know, you think you might have an idea, but this is a very, very good possibility here. Clinton Martin says, I paid for Dark Trooper on sale, but it's free now. Yeah, it's free, but you still have to pick up a, like another figure, right? Like you have to like buy another, like a certain figure to get that or something. Or like hit a certain money threshold or something like that. But yeah, I mean, technically it is free if you're going to buy that figure anyway. X-Men says, yeah, dude, LOL. When some of us started, things were being overproduced like crazy. I bought CW Ahsoka right after she released, and look how cheap she is now. Yeah, that's tough. During those years, now it seems like it's getting a little bit better, but in terms of like stuff, like seeming like it's a little bit more limited now. They didn't overproduce as much, but it's still out in the open of like, you know, how that's really going to look. Clinton says, yeah, it's $250 for the free figure. Yeah, okay, so you get $250, buy something for $250 or more, and you'll get the Dark Trooper for free. That's not a bad deal, though, if you were going to get that Dark Trooper anyway. I mean, I've really been wanting that Mandalorian Luke, so like this might be the time to pick it up. Well, never mind. It's probably waitlist on Sideshow. But yeah, Chrome Mando is a perfect example. I paid full price for Chrome Mando. People are getting that for like 30-35% off now, so Lester says that now if Hot Toys did Huang, I'd be totally down for that droid. That would be cool. That would be cool. A lot of people want this. Collection says a lot of people want this. But yeah, closing thoughts on Chopper. You know, I'm unsure if I'm getting this one. I'm scaling back a little bit on the Ahsoka line. I thought maybe I'd go like really deep on the line. I'm definitely going to be getting 4 or 5 pieces from that line. But Choppers, I'm still unsure. I would like to have him with Hera, but I'm just unsure if I'm going to get him like right out of the gate or not. I might wait. X-Men Supreme says, I still want Chrome Mando in the swoop bike, but it's just not time for me. Dude, there's a great sale for Chrome Mando right now. Plus, you get that Dark Trooper. Again, I'm with you, though. I mean, you'll probably be able to get him for cheap, like, for a while. But incredible figure. Even though he's readily available, just an incredible figure. You kind of see him right there. All right. Let's go full screen. Man. 3 hours, 46 minutes in. Talking Halloween candy, talking about Kaustic Plastik, talking about Chopper, talking about Darth Sidious. And yeah, man, what a stream. What a stream. 18 still in the chat, still hanging out with us. I really appreciate you guys. We're going to wrap up here, I think. I know we didn't get right to 4 hours, but we did our damn best. We did our damn best. X-Men says, yeah, there's just so much on my list right now, though. Yeah, same here, dude. I totally hear you on this. Stuff I thought was for sure, I was for sure going to get, I'm still not sure, and now I'm unsure about. So totally hear you on this, dude. Totally hear you. Collection Obsessive says, I'm only getting Thrawn from the Ahsoka line. Too much cool stuff coming. Something has to get cut. Yeah, the Thrawn, like, I'm really happy with this Thrawn, man. Really happy with that Thrawn. Wasn't sure if I was even going to get him. I know that sounds crazy, but wasn't even sure, man. Clint Martin says, I want all the Ahsoka line. They're all bangers. Yeah, the Ahsoka line looks incredible. It really does. But all right, guys. That was the stream for tonight. We still got 13 in the chat. Hit that like button on the way out. Definitely check, be ready for some of my other videos I got coming up. Again, we'll be streaming when there's any new announcements or releases. I'll do my best to kind of do a stream, do a release reaction video. Alex Remember says, not getting Balin is a crime. I'm getting Balin. Oh, you're not talking. Sorry. Yeah, Balin. I can't wait for Balin. I can't wait for Balin and Shin. But yeah, just just a great stream tonight. Thank you so much to all you guys in the chat. Everybody in the chat was like on fire, man. You guys made the stream so much fun. Just talking about Halloween candy for like 3 hours. I mean, that's incredible. Had a blast doing that. Had a blast talking about figures. We'll get back to regular programming next week on episode 8 of Casual Friday. Again, 9 o'clock Central Time. I say 9:30. So it'll just vary, but we'll just say 9 to make it simple. 9 o'clock Central Time every Friday night. And if I can't go live one Friday night, I'll update you kind of like I did on that last one 2 weeks ago because my internet. This stream, correct me if I'm wrong, this stream seemed to have little to no technical difficulties, which is great because I had a new setup. I did some new things to kind of hopefully make that look better. And it was just nice not having to worry about that. So, again, really appreciate all you guys. As I said at the beginning of the chat, thank you so much for all the support. We got over 500 subscribers on the channel and couldn't have done it without all of you guys in the chat. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight, supporting me on the channel, hanging out with me, talking to me about the figures, just about all kinds of stuff. Again, Halloween candy for 4 hours, guys. It's incredible. And we're going to check in with the chat one more time before we sign off. Collection says, good night. Great stream in all caps. Thanks, Collection Session. You made it great as well, man. Thanks for being so active in the chat. Clinton, same to you. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Have a great night. Same to you, Clinton. Really appreciate you, man. X-Men says, hell yeah. Good time, Justin. Yeah, X-Men, really appreciate you, man. You're awesome in the chat. Thanks for all the support, man. Truly appreciate it. Prosty Shinobi says, awesome stream. Good night, people. Justin, you're the real deal, man. Prosty, you're the real deal as well, man. I truly appreciate these kind words. Means a lot to me. Glad you enjoyed yourself. And yeah, man, really glad to see you in the chat hanging out, man. I really do. Malga says, tonight was fun, Justin. Have a great night all. Malga, same to you, man. Thank you so much for all the support. Darren, appreciate you as well. Just thanks, Justin. Valkyrie says, too much stuff coming out and I can't keep up. This is how I feel every day. Valkyrie, it's tough out here, man, but it is nice to have a lot of stuff to pick from. But yes, when you want everything, it's tough, man. Malgus says, man, we didn't even get into T100. Yeah, Malgus, I got that whole stream I did when it first got announced. It's on my channel if you want to go watch it. Again, I'm sure I'll talk about it on Sunday on Sneak Peek with Steve. So we can talk about it then if that's cool, man. And then X-Men Supreme says, I will admit, though, Zero needs to change their packaging. The marketing department is slacking. Dude, that's the thing. That the packaging is kind of weird. It doesn't let you know. It kind of makes it seem like it's like a old discontinued candy bar, man. I agree with this. But I'm going to try it, X-Men. I'm going to try this, dude, and I will let you know my thoughts, man. I will let you know. All right, guys. Thank y'all again so much. Really appreciate it. I'm going to sign off. We're close to the 4-hour mark. Didn't quite get there, but again, we went longer than I imagined. But it was fun, man. It flew by. Really appreciate it. Again, be ready for my upcoming videos. I got a couple videos I'm going to be uploading this week. If there's any announcements or news, we'll definitely be going live or making a video about it. And as always, like I said, Casual Fridays, every Friday night at 9 o'clock Central Time. Thank you all so much for an incredible stream and all the support. And as always, I'll see you next time.